Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. And I am, as always, joined by the intrepid Seekers!
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. TikTok, we know you've been on for a little bit. If you're on Twitch, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are also, for the first time ever, streaming on Instagram. Instagram. So, you can find us everywhere on all social media channels at Role Seekers. Please follow us on YouTube, check out our Spotify, and as always, join us on Twitch where the production value is the highest. All right. Gang, we are a group of local gamers who play in a homebrew style of Dungeons and Dragons in a made-up world that we made up. Everything you see is completely improvised, and we are excited to be journeying with you tonight. As you can tell, my voice is a little bit hoarse. We just got back from Disney, so I'm gonna do the best I can, but I am gonna rely on my group to do a little bit more role-playing tonight. We'll see what happens because I didn't want to cancel because we had a cliffhanger last time, and I want to make sure we could put Martin out of his misery.
Oh, I think you mean my character.
Yeah, oh, no. So, before we jump into tonight's game, we have some really cool announcements. First off, one of our players is doing a
Backer kit.
Yay!
Tonight's the last night.
It ends at 8 p.m. Central.
That means there's still time.
There's still time.
Now, go now.
Oh, Happy Dagger.
Oh, happy dog. You want to tell us anything about it?
Yes, it is a second level Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure set on the Purple Planet. So it's a sword and planet setting with dangerous aliens and crazy shenanigans and every Shakespeare reference that I could jam into 2 covers.
Awesome. Thank you, Martin.
Yeah.
And we'll be showing the video at intermission. So, and we have another announcement that not even the players know about.
Oh, no.
We have a new sponsor. They reached out to us at the end of last game, and I kept it under wraps. Tonight's game is sponsored by Plushable. Plushable create plushies and clothes and all these amazing things, and they sent us something that we're all gonna wear tonight. So without further ado, thank you, Plushables. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun,
God.
dun, dun, dun,
What
dun,
the
dun,
heck?
dun, dun. They have
No way.
So if we get the battle cam on, Technomancer,
No way!
Oh, I love unboxing.
you can check out the battle cam here on
Twitch.
Nowhere else.
Can I keep the box?
You can.
Yeah.
You can play in it.
That's all you
it's
got. That's
onions.
good, Trevor. That's all you got.
What?
The box is
We
yours.
knew you would want
There
the
we go.
box.
All right, gang, please, by all means, go ahead and check out what's in our treasure trove.
What?
And you say I don't give out magic items.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a second.
So, please give one to the Technomancer. And then we'll move this box out of the way so everyone can see them. Thank
Put it
you.
behind Trevor.
Officially licensed.
Yes.
So,
What?
these are collectibles. They are limited edition. Please move that box out of the way.
Trevor wanted the box.
These are limited edition.
Sorry.
So you can buy them right now, plushables.com. You can check them out.
No
And we'll be
way.
posting these on our Instagram. But these are D20s, and they open up.
Nice.
Into a hoodie. No way. What?
Kevin's excitement's my favorite.
And they open up.
No, it doesn't!
Did you open yours normally? This is insane.
It folds inside out
What?
into a collectible.
It's a D20 Snuggie!
Into a Snuggie!
Oh my god!
So they
This
are
is great.
one size fits all, so they're very loose, but
There we go. Wow.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys!
Thank you, Plushables.
Flushable!
Plushables.
I have.
Eli's trying to figure it out.
The best.
Oh my god!
so if you need to roll or you need to be comfortable, you can do both.
But
I
don't
got it.
take this tag off or they'll come for you.
Yeah, don't do it on air for sure.
Yeah.
What? I'm a
What
rebel.
is
Look at that.
I'm a rebel. Trevor, we're suing you.
Oh, look at
That is.
I got it.
This is great. Oh, these
You know
Pull
what
the
this
bag
is? It's a
aside.
mimic.
Oh, these.
It's a
You think you know what
It is
you have.
incredibly comfortable.
It's so soft.
It's
It
so
is really
think
soft.
you're a mimic.
We're so excited that they reached out to us. This is really
Yeah.
cool. Be on the lookout. We are talking about potentially doing a giveaway. We're not 100% sure yet, but we might be doing a giveaway. So be sure to be checking out all of our social media channels for a potential chance to win one of these amazing.
It's so comfortable.
She's never gonna take it off.
And this is the first time we are showing full D&D logo on our
I know.
show,
What the
so-
heck?
So thank you, Plushable. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Kevin.
Yeah, someone's gonna wake up Kevin now.
Yeah. So this is gonna be the stream where we all just gonna take a nap.
Maybe. Make sure you don't forget your hero pins game.
know.
Yeah, I know. I gotta move it.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
So this is like beyond. This is like 10 times more comfortable than I thought it was gonna be.
Yes.
And I feel branded. This is gonna be my outfit to Gen Con. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have one of these plushable dice snuggies.
I will give you props if you wear that in the 80, 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
Oh God. How much?
It's all.
Have these
No
been
one's-
released yet?
I believe so. I believe you
Okay.
can. I believe you can order them online. So,
This is great.
but yeah, check it out.
Does it
check
turn
it
into
out.
a hood? My hood isn't working.
You can do it.
You put your
baby.
head in the dice part.
Yeah, you fold your hood. You fold the dice back in, and it becomes your hood, and you can
Your,
put
your
the
head
dice
goes where the tags are. Yeah,
I don't think it's working.
you
Yeah, you
got
definitely.
it.
I think maybe you're not working.
It does.
So I feel like we're all like those
Wow.
what are they?
Your dice things make your head look
That's
huge.
great.
Dust.
the monks of Thay or whatever they are. Like
Dust, you bet. Your
Whoa,
head's
and we
this
gotta
big.
hit ourselves with our boards.
Great reference. Cool.
all right, gang. Without further ado, it is Tuesday night. Let's roll some dice.
Oh.
Here we go.
Welcome back. We don't need this monk music playing. Technomancer, check that. The door. So, we're gonna get ready to start tonight's game, which left on a cliffhanger with Whisper having literally the light sucked out of him
No.
as he rolled a nat 1 to investigate.
The darkness sucked out.
The darkness got sucked out as he investigated the slab, rolling a nat 1. His group did try to come to his aid. They needed a 15 dex save, and neither one made it.
Yep.
So he fell onto the slab and had the darkness sucked out of him, which sounds like, well, maybe that's not so bad. It's an integral part of Whisper, and we're gonna find out what happens with that. But first,
No.
Whisper is also
Martin has thought about for 2 weeks.
our flashback.
Oh boy.
Watch. We'll learn how he came to be, and we'll learn how he ends on the same.
I had to
episode.
listen to it for 2 weeks, Martin. Every night. She has PTSD.
About missing that save?
Yes.
I do blame.
Everyone's upset about it. I can play some Aaron in guitar if that would make it.
Jamie was so
feel
busy
better.
worrying about missing that save, she didn't upload any of the photos that we paid her for.
Oh my god!
What?
They're all on
I'm
there.
just kidding.
Don't want to hear it.
All right, everyone, let's jump into tonight's game. We're going to take a journey back quite a ways, over 20 years. How old is Whisper?
He's like 22.
22, about almost 21 years ago. An elder woman, but spry, walks through the city of Gavra, cradling a small babe under her arm. She has soft eyes and skin. She's in her mid to late 50s, but there are secrets behind her visage. She has seen death and may or may not have been the cause of it. As she walks up the steps of the cathedral in the central Gavra, a cathedral to the god Eth, she sees the warm, wry smile of Father Patches. Father, I found a babe. Perhaps you in your wisdom could take him in. Alone in the shadows of the cathedral, Patch's demeanor shifts to one of authority as he looks over the small child, picking up the key around its neck. I believe this child is special. I was afraid you might say that, but I thought maybe, just maybe, he could be one of your prodigies. If you truly wish it, I can send him to the Isles. Is that what you want? No, I wouldn't do that to him. It seems like he's already gone so much. We found him far, far to the east, at the edge of the coast. What do you want me to do? It's really up to you. Either I send him to the Isles to be raised under the hammer of the Velpen Trading Company, or you raise this little sprite yourself. It's not much of a choice, is it? Besides, you know what I always say. Finders keepers. He nods, and the middle-aged woman takes the child from the cathedral to raise under her ever-watchful tutelage. 8 years pass in the slums of Gavra, and a young boy is taught the lessons of a harsh life under the watchful eye of a woman he grew to call Graham. Many people raised him, specifically those of the brothel under Madame Iris. And where we find Whisper on this specific day is outside one of the alleys with a young lass as pretty as a summer's day. They are playfully flirting with one another, too young to know what that is. But Lily pushes Whisper into the wall. No, it's not like that. You feel her arms push you hard against the rocks, but not enough to hurt you, of the cobblestone walls of Gavra.
I was just trying my best. I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
No, it's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to play the game right, Whisper. You're always so loud.
But you always change the rules. I'm trying to play the game.
That's why I win, Whisper.
Right, because you changed the rules.
Yeah, obviously.
I get it.
Listen, I'm gonna go find something. And when I get back, we're gonna go over this and make it right.
All right.
All right?
All right.
She smiles wryly, that kind of first love twinkle in her eyes. but she runs off. A moment later, you see two older gents, acolytes for the Thieves Guild. Your Grams told you enough, and the kind of romance of this place has taken its hold on you. As the two younger boys come up, one of them sneers at you. You still playing games, Whisper? He looks to be about 13 years old.
I always play games. It's fun.
What if I told you we have a job for you? It's something even you could do.
I think I'm ready for any job you've got.
The other one looks at him. He not ready. He ain't ready yet.
I know I am. I know I am.
All right, I want you to prove it, Whisper.
All right.
We're gonna go over here, and I'll need you to make a distraction. Something obviously you can do as loud as you always are.
Right.
And me and me bloke, well, we're gonna go ahead and pickpocket some of the people in the Fountain Square. Whatever we get, we'll give you, say, a couple of little pieces. Sound good?
How many pieces?
If we get 3, you can maybe have 1. But if we get more than 3, you're gonna get less than that. He kind of sits there for a second thinking like, if we have a huge haul, you get 3.
How about I'll get a third?
No.
It's all because you and me, that's 3. We don't divide it in 3. I get
We're twice you, so you get 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5. I guess if I'm just doing the distraction, Grandma always said the biggest piece of the pie goes to them that bake it. So I guess that's fair.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Now don't mess this up, Whisper. This guard's they've been watching the Fountain Square.
So distraction.
Distraction. I need you to be loud.
All right. Tell me, how will I know when?
You're gonna be the distraction. You're gonna tell us when.
Oh my!
Oh, Fountain Square!
Oh, right.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry.
I told you he couldn't do it.
I thought you told me to do it.
We're gonna get in the square first.
All right. Go on.
Well, let's go.
Okay, I'm coming.
You leave. And as you do, a little girl comes back with her pink dress and sees that you're gone.
Yeah.
The story of her life. Meanwhile, in the Fountain Square, you see a rather large but much younger gentleman. He's making quite a ruckus as he has many different clothes stands set up behind him. Bright, beautiful day, isn't it? He's trying to peddle his wares and doesn't seem to be making much of. It doesn't seem to be a very successful businessman. But this seems to be the easiest target.
All right. So I look around. My mommy, Mister, I missed it. My mommy, she's dying. There's something wrong with her. My mommy. Help me, Mister! Mister, me mommy!
Oh my, this little urchin seems to need some help!
Yes, me mommy, she's dying! I think she's got something in her throat! She was like eating a biscuit and she's coughing! She's like right over there! Help her!
Oh, I'm sorry I don't touch the destitute!
Well, I mean, she's just a woman, she's me mom! I don't know if I don't think she's a destitute.
Show me the way.
She would never do that.
Show me the way, little urchin.
She's not that kind of person to be a destitute. Come on. All right, come on, follow me.
He begins to walk away, and as he does, your two guys begin to snatch different silks and scarves, and they try to pilfer some of the gold bags that he has, and all of a sudden they begin to bolt, and you hear someone yelling, "Hey! Bring that back!" And the two kids come running at you, and the fat, larger gentleman looks down. What? Wait a second!
Oh, why? He hit me! And somebody help me! This big man hit me! Ow! He's beating up on a little boy!
Your friend Tavros comes running up and hits you on the shoulder. Let's go!
okay, I'm gonna go. He's trying to attack me. This big man, guards. And I go run after them.
So 2 of the guards stop. You touching little kids? No. They kind of stop. And as you start to run, just as you think you're clear, you smash. Like you're looking back and you smash right into somebody in all armor and it picks you up right by the scrawn of your neck. Where you think you're going?
I had to go over there. That big guy was attacking me.
The 2 of
Do
them.
I recognize him?
It's silent.
But
Does he know him yet?
Okay.
He does not.
No, I don't. Okay, but I know he's a guard.
Your 2 friends run off.
I know he's the captain.
Yep.
The guard. That man was giving me a hard time, sir.
He looks as your friends run down the alley. No, he knows he won't be able to catch them. Listen, you. There's a boat with your name on it, and I'd love to put you right on it. I'm gonna give you a chance. Turn our relationship right as rain, it will. Where are they going?
I've never seen those 2 in my life.
Deception.
So probably I don't have. I mean, just straight roll.
It's a straight
I'm an
roll.
8-year-old. Come on.
He has a plus.
Come on,
Silas
Mark.
has a plus 2.
He's an 8-year-old. He has to have a +4.
21.
He looks at you long and hard. Good thing you don't. I'm gonna be watching you. What's your name?
My name's Whisper.
What's that?
It's Whisper.
I can't hear you.
Whisper.
Strange name, little Whisper. Next time I catch you, I'm gonna make you scream. And he pushes you away. Get out of my sight.
Run. Not where those 2 guys ran. I run down another alley.
As you're running down the alley, slowly you start to get older and older. You start to jump around the alley, and behind you, you see an older Silas. I should have put you on that ship when I had the chance. And your vision comes. And unfortunately, S goes straight into the present.
Where things only get better.
Good.
to an end. It's cocked.
Is that weighted? Is that properly weighted?
I would assume not.
We find ourselves in an ancient temple built upon an ancient temple. 3 cracked pedestals that look like sarcophagi sit in the middle of this temple. At the top, a prism of glints comes down. It's the largest glint any of you have ever seen. It looks like quartz crystal that comes all the way down. It's pulsating, glowing. In the back, you see the statue of what looks like this seaweed-covered goddess reaching out, and its eyes almost look like they're flaring with potential. The crystal thrums an eerie, horrible sound, and the entire room resonates with its call. A scream escapes Whisper as a beam of light fires directly into his chest. The group is aghast, moving away from the center of the room, but there, underneath the glint, another beam shoots down onto a pedestal, and a black ichor begins to form as though it is being siphoned from Whisper himself, as though the darkness is being pulled out of him. Immediately, this darkness begins to amalgamate and pulse. Small offshoots of black tendrils begin to push their way out of the central ball. Think a gremlin that has eaten after midnight. it cracks and bubbles, and it happens so fast no one's able to really respond as more and more tendrils begin to open on it, and it looks very reminiscent of the echo creatures that you've been seeing. It starts to move, and a hand crawls its way out of the bubble. The crystal still resonates, just and Whisper, you feel as though something vital has been taken from you, is being taken from you. You are paralyzed as the beam continues to hit you. Initiative.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that ain't gonna be useful at all.
Okay, everyone remember you have epic feats.
I have one spell.
I don't have an epic
Forever,
feat, but you guys
get
have epic feats.
advantage on
Yay.
Cool.
your initiative.
I ain't going first.
The music you are listening to is by Monument Studio.
Not going last.
But I'm gonna put on something a little dark.
Woo! Dirty
Still
20.
by Monument Studio.
That's
Oh, I like this. It's called Anxious Atmos. Okay. All right, what is the numbers we are looking for? 15 to 20.
17.
23.
Dirty 20.
Okay. 23 is gonna go first.
I have the good people
Great.
going first.
Now, instead of you doing it, we have to fight off your inner demons.
No, you need to give these demons back to me.
Welcome to the party.
The game screen you are seeing is by our season sponsor, Wormwood. Okay. I'm sorry. Who was going after Bjorn?
Wait.
23, 20.
Martin.
I have a
Pardon?
17.
Whisper.
15. 15.
10 to 15.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
It's okay. It's
5 to 10.
It's just a number.
It is just a number.
It's just a number, Allie.
2.
Oh.
No, I take that back. 3. Oh no, I didn't add my initiative at all. 5, but Eli can go first. I rolled a 2.
No, you can go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
I'm
I'll go
not gonna be
before.
doing anything.
I'll go
I don't have
before.
my-
What did you roll? A 5?
I rolled a 2, but I have a +3. So Eli wants to go after me.
Yeah.
So switch Normandy and view. Yep. Yep.
Lar.
Liar.
Lar.
Layer.
Oh. Yeah. Right, layer.
Liar.
Oh, Lars.
Oh, Lars.
Make the music just a little louder, please.
Lars could stop
We'll
it.
turn on cinematic horror. Torin.
Okay.
I'm in the air. Like it drew me into
It
the
is.
air.
It has pushed you about like a foot off the table, and you are being hit with this
Yeah.
light, and just and the table underneath you is cracked.
Light is bad.
I will, as this thing is starting to form, I'll step forward. I'll take my warhammer and I'll kind of flip it upside down in my grasp, and the handle, a little needle comes out, just enough, and I'll take it and I'll clip the edge of my neck, and it'll draw a bit of blood into the warhammer itself. And as it travels up the handle into the head of the warhammer, I'll take it and I'll point it at the creature that's beginning to form and cast Bane.
Okay, thematic dice.
I was really hoping that was just gonna end in.
Hey, you're the one that asked for roleplay tonight.
Where is this creature in relation to us?
All right, so you're casting Bane on it. Does it need to make a?
Yes.
Does it need to
Under
make?
the
You
a
need
system?
to make a charisma saving throw of
Sir?
13.
I believe this thing actually
It's not the
does have
statue
pretty good
morphing
charisma.
into
Let me
one.
make sure.
Okay.
I really wanted it to just be light.
Evil light creature?
No, his spell.
Oh.
He just cast light on it. Done. Did it. Okay. It rolled a 20.
No.
It does not see your Bane, and as it coalesces, spikes begin to appear across the carapace of this black creature. It's still small, but most likely within 6 seconds it won't be. Bjorn.
Do we know what's happening?
So I think that based on your intelligence scores, I'm gonna let you play your characters to what you would like. I don't think that there's anything happening that you're like, that seems okay. Like everything looks like it's not great. And you do see two beams, one hitting into Whisper, one pulsating onto the pedestal, and the thrum of the crystal resonating all of the rocks in the room, and the statue in the back seeming to flare with evil eyes. But that could be just figments of your imagination. The statue, everything else is happening.
Question though. The beam so one's going into Whisper, the other is from the crystal, but is it coming from, like it's going up and then from
So
Whisper?
the crystal's is like this,
Right.
it's shooting a beam down onto a pedestal.
Right.
The creature is forming. The other beam is shooting at an angle down into Whisper.
So does it look like this darkness creature is forming from Whisper's
I'm just gonna
darkness?
say you see what I just described.
Okay.
I know what my character thinks.
Okay.
How big is
The
the
light is
pedestal?
hurting him in his bed.
The pedestal looks to be about 5 feet off the ground and has a diameter of, let's say, 3 feet.
I am going to take out Helvegan, and I am going to attempt to destroy that pedestal.
Okay, you go to, so the pedestal is made of solid rock.
He's strong.
Looks to be carved out of the floor. Like they carved
Like stone.
Yep.
Break the crystal into lots of little
Well,
clips.
the crystal's like way up in the air, though.
The crystal
Right.
is about 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah. So, do I...
The lowest point would be, I'm trying to think, 10 feet.
Yeah, I don't have anything. But, I've used this weapon for decades. Am I worried that the stone would break it?
It would definitely chip the blade.
Then I'm not going to do that, but I am going to... let's try to do like a bum rush and just...
He's gonna
push.
tackle this
I'm
thing.
gonna...
All right.
Could
Strength.
Could
I'll give you
screw me up.
strength. Yeah. You can use athletics.
Athletics? Okay, cool.
On this. DC is 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
D4 of damage to the pedestal.
Boink. If anybody has any bludgeoning damage, 4+ strength,
Yeah.
so 7.
Okay. So it would be. I'm just going by the rules. It would be. What did you roll? Because it's a D2.
I rolled a 4. So 2.
2 plus strength.
2, so 5.
I'm gonna give you 5. I think the rules are unarmed without proficiency. You don't get to add stuff, but I'm gonna give it to you because you rolled real well.
Cool.
So
Cool,
5.
cool.
You do 5 damage. So just
Five.
by pure strength, you hit this rock and you see cracks begin to form. Ah, Bjorn. That's pretty great.
I need a hammer.
Whisper.
So I know I'm paralyzed.
You are paralyzed.
And I'm screaming. Can I try and talk?
I'll give you a will save for it.
He rolls to talk and just...
That would be a 16.
I will say that you were able to scream to talk. Next round, you are gonna have to roll a will save to get out of paralysis.
Okay.
It's not gonna work this round.
It's draining me. Block the beam. Try blocking the beam.
Helena.
Oh, the beam is still connected to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
The light beam.
Yeah. So she is.
You're gonna steal that light.
She's completely stunned. She's like, "What did you do?" Thinking to herself. She's gonna kind of like whisper that to herself. What did you do? And then staring at this light, she's like fixated on it, trying to figure it out. She has primeval. I can never say it.
Primeval?
No.
Primeval?
No.
Primordial?
Primeval? Primeval?
Primitive.
Primeval.
Primeval.
No, it's not evil. It's
How's it spelled?
Yeah.
Primeval.
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 Is it?
Yeah.
Primeval? Primeval awareness?
Prime ball.
Prime ball.
There's an
Prime ball.
TikTok video.
Prime ball.
I don't know how to say it. Yes. Anyway, so I imagine her eyes kind of going like a great white sharks, like they like switch almost at the light. And I can expend a ranger slot to sense whether. Nope, I'm gonna do hunter's sense instead. I lied. I don't want to do that. Hunter's sense, same thing though. I immediately learn what this creature is, how it has any damage, immunities, resistance, or vulnerabilities, and what they are if the creature is not hidden from divination magic.
It is not. The creature looks to be a shadow of Whisper, as though the darkness is coalescing into a form. Its resistances are cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks not made with silver weapons. It has immunity to fire and poison. It cannot be poisoned.
Okay.
And it's probably, if it resembles Whisper, devastatingly handsome. Just
That's
you
why-
gotta
that's
know.
why
You
she-
just gotta
As
be
its
ready.
face is like melting into this like sheer black.
I mean, people's tastes are different.
Okay. Looking around real quick, do I see...
It looks like bad news.
Okay. Do I see any rocks or
You're
slabs?
in an underground temple and you see the slabs.
Okay, so I'm going to run over and I'm going to rip a slab off. I'll grab a slab.
So they're extremely heavy.
That's fine. I'm going to do it.
Athletics. You're gonna need to roll high.
That's fine. I want to try it.
Yeah.
Lands on top.
Okay. I
I've
land on
trouble
top
with
of
these
it.
slabs.
19.
Okay, so you find a quarter piece of one of the slabs and you lift it, and it's taking all your strength to do it. But you have lifted one of the slabs. Underneath it is just broken rubble. It's not actually a sarcophagus.
Okay. But I want to try and use it as a barrier from the light to Whisper.
Okay, so you run over, you grab the slab, you run to Whisper, and you pull the light. You break it. The light hits the slab with a force you've never felt, and just breaks the slab apart. As it breaks the connection, you fall onto the slab, and you start screaming as though something's been taken, and you still feel darkness inside of you with light, and you're in horrible pain. The process is not complete. This seems bad, even worse than before.
Okay.
You see all this.
Whoops. Put the light back.
Put me back.
You still have movement, and the beam is like shooting past your head. Like,
Okay, so she's gonna drop the slab and drop down to Whisper, and she's gonna just prepare to...
the beam hits you again. At this point, you're gonna take some damage.
It hits me again?
Yeah. 3 damage.
Okay.
And you lift back off the slab. This all happens within 6 seconds. Pretty terrifying. Okay. The layers turn. The thrumming of the crystal grows more resonant, and it looks as though the pillars begin to synchronize. The sconces start to ignite in deeper green. And the beam fires even thicker into you. It's now siphoning more and more and more. The process is nearly complete. Veer.
Rue, out now.
Huh? Oh my god! Oh my god, what's happening?
It's like a Pokemon.
We need to get that darkness back into Whisper.
What's the problem to do about it?
Help. Like that light. I don't know.
He looks with mouth just
His tongue like
and he looks like the thing that's being formed.
I know.
He's like, no, don't let this happen! Stop it! Please stop it!
Then I'm gonna actually walk over to the statue.
Okay.
And I want to... Is there anything actually like written on it? No. Okay, then I would like to I want to try to investigate to see. I feel like it's somehow connected to this mechanism.
Okay.
So I want to try to figure that out. Like, investigate.
I think this will be your action because you brought him out. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24.
They are not connected. As you look at it, you believe that this statue was built after this device and as though this temple was transformed as though it used this device to propagate a new religion.
This statue has nothing to do with this, so. So I would just use any movement I have left to come back closer. That's all I could do.
Okay. Normandy.
I'm going to go to the closest person to me that's not next to the slab. Who is that?
I mean, I don't know. You have to decide.
I'll go over to...
Sure.
I don't have magic. I don't know what to do. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna try to open the book and try to start.
As you flip through the pages, you're kind of it does one of those cartoons, and all you see is it just reads, "Your friend is dying."
Matthias.
Matthias.
And as you keep flipping, you just hear ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna pull up my dagger just to try to throw it at the crystal.
The crystal?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's all I can do. It's not magic missile, but it's kind of like 19.
Hit. Deal damage.
Can you capture the light in your vial,
4.
Jamie?
4. The crystal has a hardness of 2, but you deal 2 damage to it. Clink! A piece of the crystal falls off and shatters.
I did it.
The crystal still seems very together.
Crap.
But you notice that it's breakable.
Are there glyphs on the ground?
A
now?
D4 sized chunk you just broke off the very bottom.
The creature. The creature begins to form. It doesn't begin. It forms on the pedestal. Its shoulders lift up, and for a second you think you see the posture of good old Whisper before it falls onto the ground and spikes erupt from it. It runs at one of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
I would
6.
be
You are the
standing-
closest,
I would
so
be
he's
standing
gonna
right next
attack
to
you.
him.
And he's gonna hit you hard, potentially. Okay. Okay. Evens.
Falls over. Evens.
Okay, he will continue his attack, missing the first one.
Beautiful.
18.
Oh, that's going to be a hit.
Okay, and the last attack. I will definitely hit. Okay.
I'm a grown man.
Barbarian. All right, so first attack does 7 damage. The second, the creature now looks almost like a tail is forming along the back of it. And it will hit you for, oh god, 11 damage.
Okay.
Trevor, are you still on green?
I would say I'm going to be yellow.
Okay, that is its turn. It doesn't even make a noise. It just, like it's still forming. You notice that as it moves away from the pedestal, the light is hitting the pedestal and still, like, it's still going into it. Like he's pulling the light from the crystal into it, as though the darkness is still building it. Aranin looks at the whole situation. He watched the creature attack Bjorn. He sees his friend floating, and he looks up at the crystal and looks at you, like the whole situation. He's taking the whole situation in. Oh, hang on, he doesn't roll the evil die. Give me a second. He takes a step forward and puts his hand on his blade. Come on, buddy. Come on. Whisper. Come on, Whisper. Whisper! And that's his whole turn. He's getting the courage to act. End of round 1. Thwart.
I am going to go. I'm running over to Whisper.
He's going through PTSD.
And I'm going to intercept that beam. And it's not something we've really talked about, but I originally had other plans, but my Warhammer I think has become my holy symbol It's become like my way of casting magic and my link with Sethis. So I'm going to take my Warhammer and I'm going to use it to block the beam and see if that does anything.
Okay. You hit the beam with the Warhammer. The Warhammer starts to absorb it. Just, again, you scream, fall to the ground. The process is incomplete. You are like squirming. The magic from the beam of the crystal starts to dissipate, but it doesn't look like it's going to get rid of the creature that has formed from your darkness. As your hammer begins to fill with light, you feel like with your connection to this, if you continue, your hammer will be destroyed.
Okay.
But you can certainly do that.
Then
But it's stopping the process.
It is stopping the beam.
then as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to with my Warhammer, like in the path, I'm going to take it. I'm going to throw it at the crystal, and cast a spiritual weapon. So it'll kind of bulk up the way that it does with the light infusing the cracks in between each piece, and I'm going to attack it.
You're throwing your thing you just stopped the beam on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you throw it, the beam hits you again. More damage. 5 damage this time. But the spiritual weapon forms and may attack.
Nope.
What would you roll?
Oh, that's right. It's a thing, not a person. That is a 7.
No, 7 won't hit.
Okay.
Tink, tink.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Bjorn.
MVP.
So, how big is this shadow creature? Like medium sized?
About the size of you right now.
Perfect. Is it continuing to grow, or is it? It is. All right. So we're gonna see how this one goes. For my attack, I'm going to have just my hand axe, but with my left arm, I'm gonna grab that silly old tail of his and kind of try to wrap it around my forearm to grapple.
Okay.
Boop. Not in that one. So there's that.
Like looking on the
What'd you roll, sir?
Yeah, 2 plus whatever the extra, so 4.
7. So no. You try to grab it and it doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a I'm sorry, that's an athletics check. So a 7.
It's 7. I'm trying to make sure, because it doesn't say it has a plus. It has a saving throw though, so I'm gonna give it the saving throw. Right?
I think it's straight. It's my athletics versus your athletics.
Doesn't
or
have athletics
acrobatics.
though, so
Everyone has athletics, don't they?
It's strength. Athletics is strength. Acrobatics is dex.
but it has a saving throw.
It's
Yeah, but
not
it's
a
not
saving throw.
But I think he's saying that it's.
They're
not a saving.
ability checks.
Okay, so then it rolled a 7. So
Versus my
I
7.
think you grapple it.
All right. There we go. Now it can't get you guys. You just get me.
Oh, and it will.
You're welcome.
Whisper.
Yeah.
At this point, you feel like it's taken well over a third of you. You feel sick and terrible, and your friends are trying to help, but they seem to be hurting you more than helping you. And if you'd like to try to break out of the paralysis, you can. Please do. If
Okay.
you'd like to.
Yeah.
So will save. It's an 18.
No.
Helena. Oh, you still talk though.
Oh, so when they did block the beam or those things, did I feel like it was stopped? I mean, I know it was hurting me.
It was stopping the taking, but it felt like your soul had been cut.
Okay. All right. If I can try and talk, I'm gonna say maybe. Try a mirror. Try reflecting it back to me. Try reflection.
Great. Helena.
Okay. Is he still on the ground or was he lifted back up?
He's lifted back up.
Back up.
Okay. She's gonna look back at Ernan. He's your friend. You have to do something.
What do you want me to do?
This light and this crystal, does this remind her, or does it look anything of resemblance to the Athelian?
Not exactly, no.
No?
It's like looks like a bastardization.
Like they were trying to create it?
Like they did something. They were successful, whatever they did.
Okay. Freaking know what to do for you. I'm gonna grab my vial.
Okay?
Is it doing anything next to this light?
I'm not next to it, no.
I know, that's what I'm trying to.
Don't do it.
Oh, well, she's not gonna give up her light for Whisper. She has another vial though. Fuck, I don't know. I like seriously don't know what to do.
Good.
Take your time, love. Try to like scoop it out.
No.
Put your arm in it.
Yeah. So she knows that the Athelian, because her light is the Athelian. It had a little vial that was inside of it. So she's gonna run over to the crystal, and she wants to see if there's any mechanism that she can pull it
So the
out.
crystal is 10 feet above you.
That's okay. I want to try and climb to get to it.
You're gonna climb up the pedestal. There's a beam of light firing down onto the pedestal.
Like the whole thing. I can't climb it.
No. That maybe
Yeah.
you could do.
I'll try that. I want to. Okay, so she's gonna back up.
There's a pillar that you could try to climb
Yeah.
up and then jump.
Yeah, she's gonna back up, and I'm gonna Laura Croft it. And she's gonna go up to the pillar and try and run and do like a parkour, like bum,
Acrobatics, please.
bum. 17.
You do it. You run up the pillar and you jump and you land on the crystal. You're like holding onto the crystal. You feel it just pulsating.
Okay.
You do a backflip into a portcullis.
Yeah, right.
And then you just let go. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
I jump off the
Ave Maria starts playing, like slow motion.
Ave Maria.
Does it look like I can stick my hand in it all? To the crystal, like there's.
No, it looks like quartz crystal.
Okay.
There's my chip.
Right.
You see a small chip at the base where he.
Okay. I'm gonna try and brute strength it and try and knock it off.
Like you just
With-
hit it.
Yeah. Well, no, so I'm like grappled onto it.
It's big. It's big. Like you're small. You're like holding onto a part
It's
of it.
on like a chain though, right?
No, it's.
How's it
it's
hanging?
Like a
hanging-
stalactite.
It's like coming
Oh,
out of
it's
the-
like part of the.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it and I'm gonna kick it with my legs then.
Okay.
Trying to break
Go ahead.
off.
Strength check. This is. I know what it is. The DC is set.
Okay. Just pure strength?
Mhm.
No.
Athletics will work too.
13. I rolled a 7.
You don't have a good hit.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna yell down to you. Keep trying to hit it!
Got it.
You definitely have cantrips.
No, I don't. I don't have
You
magic.
don't have anything?
Oh,
He
in
doesn't have
here.
any magic in
Here,
here.
you're right.
Okay. Alright. There's that.
This is why you play a melee class.
That's really.
You also don't hear.
usually
You don't
do.
hear Matthias's voice, but the book.
It's just like pages on it.
You've got your own resources.
the layer.
Dagger.
And here.
The crystal thrums with horrible magic. The beam grows larger, more powerful. Whisper, you're just screaming. It's starting to feel like it's taking pieces of you, memories, things that you've done wrong, but are part of your makeup. Now the whole room is thrumming, and the creature continues to grow as the beam is feeding it. starts to scream out. Veer.
So he's still holding on to it though, right?
Yes.
Bjorn, you have to get that back into Whisper. Like he needs that part of him.
Just walk him over. Here you go.
And then so I want to try something. I don't know if this will work. I'm gonna go up to the creature that he's holding, and when I cast the spell, my intent is to scare it, like it's awakening its sense of mortality, and I'm trying to cause fear that this thing is like becoming alive, and try to scare it back into, and I don't know if I can
That'd
like
scare me.
yeah, like I don't want it to form.
Taxes.
You want it to be afraid of its own existence?
Yeah.
Should be simple enough.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
College
If it's not a
We've
spell that I
been
would
there.
roll. It's a spell that you would roll. But I will shout at it in like undercommon and tell it to come back. You can't survive on your own. You need to go back where you came from. And I'll channel this fear into this creature.
Okay.
And I think you have to roll wisdom.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, well, I would make that.
Oh, 15.
I would still make that.
Wait. 16.
Either way.
It is not afraid
no.
of its own existence. Anything else?
And then I look at Rue. Rue, how would we stop this? You said we need to stop it.
Okay, Rue runs over to Whisper, and he looks back at the group. Once this is done, it cannot be reversed! You have to stop it! Normandy.
How do we stop it? Yelling at Rue.
He's not the meat, but
All right. Is my dagger on the ground, or I'm gonna pick it up this time? Could I just like at like where the beam is coming from? I'm gonna try to hit it there.
And take disadvantage? Critical hit it?
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Yes.
What?
Yes. Okay. 19. Nope. 5.
Total?
Yep.
I've got this! Oh!
Stab
Into Whisper's head. No, okay, perfect. It's Normandy.
Not
The creature just straight up attacks you. 3 attacks. 13?
Miss.
23. 22.
I think that hits.
The other one hits too. The tail hits. So it's like cutting your hand as it moves through your hand.
You found a way to hurt me.
Cutting you.
5 damage?
Okay.
TikTok ended.
Huh?
TikTok ended.
Really?
yeah.
That's crazy. 6.
Did
Don't know why.
phone die?
Still 11 total.
Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Next up is Aaron. Oh, crap, it's me.
What happened?
Yeah, we got disconnected due to inactivity. It's never happened before.
We're being
Are you
super
in low
active
power
here.
mode?
Being active.
Dust, are you in low power mode or something?
They might have shortened their algorithm. I don't know how they're going to manage that.
Do what you just did.
But we'll have to, Technomancer, you'll have to do that. I won't be able to. Okay, let's keep going. Ernan. Hey, friends! You're right! Whisper! This one's for you! And he goes running up to attack the creature.
There we go.
Aw.
Except he's not listening because we need the creature.
He needs to be given explicit directions on what to do.
I told Bjorn what to do.
He might hit, though. 19 will hit. he will deal a 1d8 plus 5.
Does it hurt Whisper when the
That's
creature gets
I'm
hurt?
wondering that too.
2 plus 5, 7 damage. He gets the blade in and only does 3 damage, but he gets the blade in, shink! I got you now! And Whisper, you just start like screaming bloody murder as though a knife just went into you. As though like the piece of you that's been taken can't come back. And as soon as it goes in, he just, oh. End of the round.
You've been struck by the
Do I take the damage?
No.
Okay.
Torin.
Okay. I've kept half an eye on whatever Normandy's doing, so I'm gonna take my longbow and I'm gonna throw it at him. Be useful. And I'm gonna turn towards Whisper again, and it's getting to the point where he's never been faced in this part of his lifetime, at least, to with the idea that he's might be losing one of his friends, and he is failing to stop that. I'll put my hand on your head. Let me help, and I'll cast Warding Bond. That gives you a +1 to AC and all saving throws, and resistance to all damage.
Nice.
Great.
And in turn, I'll take half of that damage on myself.
Oh,
Nice.
Awesome.
And then that's my action, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to seeing the crystal as the source of the crux of everything that's going wrong at the immediate moment. I'm going to continue attacking that. That is a 10 to hit.
Hit.
Alrighty, that's progress. 5 damage.
It has a hardness of 2, so it is taken 3. It's taken 5 damage. It cracks.
Do I feel any difference in the pain when they hit the crystal?
No. But you do feel something different when you cast the ward, as though what's being siphoned is slowed slightly. Bjorn.
The shadow monster, is it on top of the pedestal still growing? Like, is it
1d10
encompassing-
damage, sir.
What? That doesn't answer my question.
5 damage. You are grappling
What?
and the carpus begins to hurt you real bad.
What?
It's spicy.
It's
But what
spiky.
about my question?
What's your question? Sorry. I
have a question. No, you're gonna take damage.
5 damage.
Okay. So is it still like on top of the pedestal growing, or has it moved
No, it moved off the pedestal,
Okay.
and it's still growing. Where the light is hitting the pedestal, the darkness is forming and then immediately flying into it.
Okay.
Like globules.
Okay. Well, so since I'm solidly red at this point, I'm going to use this creature's tail like a hammer throw, and I'm gonna try to spin around and throw it as far as I can away from us.
Bowser?
Athletics, sir.
Exactly.
You're shoving it.
Thank you.
Boop.
I have advantage on attack rolls
Why?
because I'm grappling it.
Oh, you took grappler.
Whoo! Okay, so is that gonna be like
It's athletics.
athletics? Cool. So that's a 22.
Okay, you throw it. You do exactly what you say. You throw it. It hits the wall and goes prone. You
All
net
right.
one.
nice. Nice.
Don't kill it. We might need it.
It may be easier to destroy the pedestal, and I'm gonna go back and like ready to.
Pedestal didn't break. The crystal's cracking.
I'm on top of it.
Whisper.
Try to get out.
Yeah, I'll try and get out.
Run away.
And I have a +1, you said?
+1 to AC and the saving throws.
So it's just a 10.
But you can still talk.
Keep trying, guys. I guess maybe destroy the crystal.
Helena.
All right, thinking to herself, she's had some time to kind of take all of this in and think about it, and she looks down at Veer. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but bear with me here. In Tyve, there's a crystal that breeds darkness from light. They tried to recreate it and something went horribly wrong. It's not the real light. And she wants to grab her vial and she's going to, she doesn't want to open it to release it, but she wants to see what it does. She's going to risk her hand and put it into the light to try and have it hit the true Athelian light. Because she believes that, with the tales that she knows, that in a sacred place in Tyve, there is the crystal, the lands of Tyve where the shadows grow, at the sacred place where the gods bent low, there is a shard so pure and white that breeds a deep darkness born of light. So she believes that whoever created this was trying to replicate that, since it's on the mainlands and no one's been to the mainlands.
What beam are you putting it in?
The light beam, right?
The light beam. That's
There are
coming.
2 light beams.
Not the one off of. Well.
I thought there was one beam
There's
of light
one
and
coming
one
from
darkness.
me.
And one straight.
The one, yeah.
I'm gonna do the main power one. The main one.
The one that seems to be taking it from him and then firing down.
Yes.
So you want the one firing down.
The one firing into the creature, or the one firing into Whisper? I thought it was darkness that was firing into the creature.
Coming out of Whisper to the crystal, from the crystal down to
But
the
that's what I'm
pedestal.
asking. Doesn't it look like it's coming down because this is the main light?
It looks like 2 beams of light are firing off of it, and it looks like it's stealing something from Whisper.
Okay, I'm gonna believe that it's the main light is from you, and that's what's powering this second light. So I'm gonna put it in the light that's coming off of
You gonna epic,
Whisper.
epic feat though?
If I have my epic feat, let me make sure.
I feel like I'm the only one who used it.
I do have it for this because we leveled up. I used it on level 2. I'm gonna epic feat it.
Okay. You will succeed in putting the vial of light into the beam in the hopes that it was the wrong light. As you do, the Athelian hits the light. Light erupts across the room. And as it does, the whole room is filled with light. And it seems to be working. For a moment, the creature begins to be sucked back into the crystal. And then, right as it looks as though you're about to succeed, the Athelian swirls, and the darkness everywhere wants it. Darkness begins to pour into the room from outside. You hear the claws and screams of the creatures beyond. They want the light of Tyve. Immediately, the beast begins to claw its way back out of nothing, and the beam starts to fire even stronger, disregarding your ability. You pull it away before the vial shatters. The darkness of Tyve breeds off of the Athelian, and all darkness just got stronger, including the creature, who now looks large.
Ah, fuck!
I mean, I thought that was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
It was a good
We
idea.
don't know until we try.
Oh no.
Yeah, this
I don't say this often, but I was wrong. It didn't work.
The layers turn. Your spell dispels at this, and the layer goes back to siphoning what seems like all of Whisper. Without something, it will be too late to reverse this. Veer.
So, the light that... So it's not darkness that's shooting into the creature, it's more light?
Okay. It is pulling darkness from him. There are just 2 beams of light, but where the light is hitting, it's creating darkness. As though the darkness is being born from light.
I have not much I can do. Does it look like the crystal, from them breaking the crystal, it's not affecting anything?
Yeah, they haven't broken enough for you to know. They've only done 5 damage in 3 rounds.
Okay.
The crystal would be green.
Oh man.
I want to take my bejeweled, shiny rapier, and I'm going to try to put it in the light to reflect the light back at the creature.
Which light?
The one coming from Whisper.
Okay.
Is that just a regular roll?
I think you just do it. So you just put the gem, the unknown gem, right? You know what is the gem?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just bejeweled.
Yeah. So it's an unknown gem into the light. And what color is it? Do you know?
I assume that there's tons of gems on the dagger.
Yeah, but there's one at the base, like it's
In the pommel.
the pommel.
I don't know what color it is. Can I pick what color
Yeah.
it is? It's green.
Okay. The emerald hits the light and you attempt to aim it at the creature. Let's do I think an acrobatics or sleight of hand if you'd like.
Cocked on a 20. Not in the thing. Great. 8.
It's just not strong enough to you can't seem to do it. Normandy.
Bow. I've never used one of these before, and I'll try to fire it into the crystal.
With no arrows. I'm joking.
I just throw it at it.
What do I do with this? Go ahead. Fire your
19.
hit.
What is it? One
get
fire,
it.
short
One,
bow?
It's a long bow.
D8.
Perfect.
1d8.
Yeah.
Are you proficient with it though?
No.
So what did you roll?
16.
You're fine.
Yeah. So 16 plus you just can't add your proficiency, so it's a dexterity.
Ah. 6. So 4.
4 damage. So you've done 9 damage to the
Red?
crystal. Yellow.
Oh.
So as the arrow snaps in, the crystal begins to break, and as it does, you begin to see the creature's darkness start to fire back into the crystal. It starts to shrink.
Hit the crystal! Hit
It
it!
might be too late.
Aaronin.
The creature attacks you.
Oh, crap. I keep forgetting about the crystal.
20. 18. 23. 7. 8.
Down.
You have 2 fails. Its last attack stabs its tail right into you. Meaning you crit, so 2 failures. You're dying.
How is that 2 failures?
When it hits you, it crits, and when you're
Yeah.
critted, you take 2 attacks.
It's an automatic.
automatic crit when you fall down.
Because you
Did you fall after the second attack or after the first?
second attack.
So the third
Yeah.
attack
Yeah, the
crits
third
it.
So
Oh,
if
you
you
have
would have
3
fallen
attacks.
after
Okay.
the first
So I have 2
attack, you'd
failures?
have been
You have
dead.
2 fails. Aaron.
You all wanted a tank, and you made fun of me for eating my mushrooms, so
I didn't.
I never did. I
did.
just judged you.
Aaronin the crystal.
Dang, I'll go and get it.
do you have a potion?
I don't think
don't
anybody
either.
has a potion.
Nobody has a potion.
I don't have a potion.
When the hell have we ever gotten
I
a
know.
potion?
It was just-
in Dust
We've
on
never
Games?
looked.
It was a random thought.
We've never even looked for a potion.
Yeah, no one's even shopped for a potion.
I've brought up before that I want somebody to start. Maybe we can do some kind of alchemy thing.
I was working on it.
Well, I
was
did, I
literally-
did tell Helena that maybe she should learn. How
It's
to
Aaron's
do
turn,
evil.
I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
Don't die.
I swear to God, I started writing a whole herbology alchemy thing for brewing potions.
I've been thinking about that too.
That's why I got the books in game from Eli. And I was gonna do it where
Trevor, you're not dead.
Yet.
yeah.
You'll have a little positive thinking. That's right.
Yeah.
Be happy.
I'm gonna
Whisper
tell you
could
guys
be
just
dead.
don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron's gonna do a will
Well,
save.
maybe
You're
not dead,
first,
but
though.
like.
Coming first.
In order for him to do what he wants to do, he'd have to roll a 20. So he needs to roll a 17 or higher,
Okay, get the medical.
or he won't do it.
Got one.
Yeah, it's 1.
Jesus.
He won't do it. All right, friends. And he pulls out the bow and fires at the crystal. Um,
19. Could have rolled that last time.
he did it. But he does want to help Whisper, so he fires at the crystal with a short bow, dealing 1d6 plus 3 damage. If he does max, that would be great. I don't know if he's going to do max. He has to do. It's the thing is taken out. No, he can't. He can't do it. So it's done 11 damage. What is that? A 5?
5, yeah.
5 plus 3
But will it
is
stop it?
8.
Minus
Plus
6,
2 minus 2 is 6. So it's taken.
17.
15.
Because we ended the last one with 9 at my attack.
Okay. The crystal begins to crack all the way up. You've done. It would be yellow red. And the beast starts to into the crystal. Torin,
Okay.
you have until the
then.
layer.
All right. I'll run over to Bjorn and power slide next to him. Why can't you just stay up? And I'll grab him at the neck and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Nice bedside manner.
Nice.
As the thing looming over you, screaming down.
Stay up. Strangling him.
7 HP back. And then I'll look up and with my spiritual weapon, I'll attack the crystal again.
Can I react to jump off? I can't use a reaction.
No,
Why not?
I just can't. Sorry. I like it. You can do it. You can on your turn just jump off and say it's in reaction too.
It's all happening at the same time. The round.
It's 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
The DC is 10
Okay.
because it's an inanimate object.
It's another 4 damage.
Has hardness of 2, so 2 damage.
2 damage.
17 damage. Crack! It hits it again. It is breaking, but not enough. Bjorn. Your eyes open as shadow and light infuse into your body. The creature is screaming down at you.
Break the crystal.
And him choking me.
That was quick. It was brief.
Okay, so I will stand up and let's see what I can throw at it.
Eat your goddamn mushroom.
I think we're past that.
No.
I don't know. I could see you, barbarian rage, jump up to the crystal.
Just bear hug it.
It's like, use yourself to
Soon everybody's hanging on the crystal. You're up there, he's up there.
Reckless attack doesn't work. I will go ahead and throw my trusty hand axe at it.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope. I was just unconscious and then they said break the crystal.
Okay.
I imagine him waking up like.
Pretty much,
throwing
just
it.
like in one motion.
Maybe stand up first.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. That's gonna be a hit. 19.
Hit.
Why are we rolling so good against this thing?
But it's not dodging.
Because he's just
6
yeah.
minus 2.
4.
21.
21 damage. Crack, 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 crack. It's super red. Crack, 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 crack. Whisper.
Jamie, it's all up to you.
You need an 18.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna save myself.
What's your will?
Oh, it's will, right? Shoot, it's a 17.
lost the plus one.
You have a plus one.
No, I lost it.
Disadvantage.
Oh man.
What does he need?
I can't save myself.
18.
Oh. Helena, you've got to save. Helena.
That's all canon.
You've got to help chance.
Fuck off.
It's not up to you.
My heart's pounding.
Can we like get your
Damn
break
it.
from an intermission?
I feel like this thing needs like maybe like I feel like maybe it's like 25 hit. It's super red.
Right.
It's super red.
All right, so she's holding on there. She's gonna, with one hand, grab her dagger, and as she does, she wants to stab into it and prepare herself to land with the crystal as it
Okay.
shatters.
Anything else?
Are you gonna attack it
Yeah,
Yeah, with the dagger.
yeah, with the
with
dagger.
just a dagger?
I don't have anything else.
I don't think you can do enough.
Unless it's max plus dex.
Unless I can get an arrow. Will you allow me to use my max if I use an arrow? My longbow damage? If I use
You
an
can
arrow?
fall and shoot
Well,
your bow.
can't you do
push off it, Laura Croft it. Push off.
if you're not using a longbow? Can't you dual weapon, dual wield?
Can you just fall and use
I
the
like
bow?
that. I like that. All right, we're sticking with Laura Croft. All right, so she's holding on to it, looking at Whisper. She's gonna prepare herself, and she's good. She's good. So she's gonna let go, and as she does, she's falling. And she's gonna.
Before we continue, you take 5 damage as you hit the ground, falling right onto your back.
Yep.
Is your bow magic?
What?
Is your bow
I
magic?
don't think any of us are magic.
Hang
Come
on.
on.
Anything else?
Break the mana.
Okay, so she's gonna do it. She's gonna hit.
You shoot while you're
No, you're
falling.
shooting as you're
Yeah,
falling.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
letting you know
yeah.
you're gonna take 5 damage.
That's okay. That's okay.
See something cool.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Something
His
cool.
light's a feather as heavy as an anvil.
No. Goddamn.
I had to.
I possess, or, yeah, I possess the real light. You are not it. And she's gonna shoot. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Oh god. Oh god.
It's all.
Can I give a thematic dice for the visualization of her falling backwards and shooting as she's falling?
I think so.
All
That
right.
goes to
Yes.
damage or to hit?
Oh, thanks.
There.
I think it's.
Just damage.
Oh, we have to look it up. It's in the.
I think it's-
our-
I think it can be either.
There. God.
13.
That'll
It
hit.
hits.
Okay.
You need to do 4 damage.
Yeah, but use that thematic die.
I don't think she can use it for damage.
Well, even with
I'm
minimum
looking it up
damage.
right now.
1d8 plus 3 minus 2.
It's a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration can't be.
1d8.
So it's 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1.
Oh my god. Hang on. Okay.
It's a 1d8 plus 1.
Please.
Because she's
Because I
taking
have
out
a
the
plus
two.
3, but I have to minus 2.
Oh, yeah.
Ability check,
need how
attack roll, or
much?
saving throw.
How much do I need?
You need to do 4 damage.
You need to roll a 3. Or higher. Hey.
Oh my god.
Wow.
The arrow fires in, and as it does, the crystal shatters. The beast literally turns to like shadows as it's pulled back into the beam. That's right back into Whisper. And the room goes quiet. That hurt. All right. So let's not fall into anything, Whisper.
Are we out of
Maybe we
initiative?
don't touch anything next time. You're out of initiative.
Whisper.
Does he look okay?
He looks okay.
Whisper was trapped.
Whisper, you may be neutral again if you like.
If you like.
Like you don't lose your alignment.
Okay, I'm back to my. Okay.
Oh well. I start picking up the glitz.
They are literally
Like,
steaming and turning to dust.
All of them. Helena, you have to go now.
I'm gonna limp over to Helena and offer her hand to pick her up.
I hate you all.
Who would
build
something like
this?
Yes.
It looks as though all the magic in the room is gone.
Rue, you were not helpful.
I don't know what you wanted me to do.
I think these pedestals might have been trapped.
Yeah.
I went to check it.
But it's not that god. The god didn't do it. And then the statue of the goddess was actually, it looks to be made after this. I think that this whole town has rearranged and created new narratives for these religions they believe in now.
Makes sense. Things change over time. I just don't know what came first here. Can I take a look around at the interior of this place, see if I can get any grasp of what may have been here before?
Great.
Real quick, what is the name? Plushie is the name?
Plushables.
Plushables.
Plushable.
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 It's comfortable.
It is very comfortable.
And nice and warm.
Cozy.
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 What do you like to do, sir?
I'd like to just take a good walk around the interior of this place.
Perfect.
It's really pretty. Some of us might be bleeding too. Just
You're still here. Just give me a second. I'll get there.
just take your time. Look
I will.
around
Don't
there.
worry.
So you're
You're
all
fine.
talking, like you're pointing, you kind of look back. You start to walk through the group, just you're catching up with yourself, you're looking around. And as you turn, the statue is looking at you.
I'll walk up to it. This is the statue of the Tangled One. I will raise my hand up, and where my spiritual weapon is still floating behind me, I'll whip my hand forward and I'll smash it right into the head of the statue.
It crumbles. You hear this like voice go across the floor. There is a path behind the statue.
What?
Nice.
Secret door.
Secret tunnel! I just finished Avatar. By just, I mean 2 days after it came out. I love it.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, we were on
Live
vacation.
action?
I can't wait.
Mhm.
Can't wait.
Oh, it's good. As long as you go.
But were you
It's-
in
It goes up to the attack on the Northern Water Temple. And if you go into it, yeah, pretty much just book one. If you go into it just keeping in mind that from the beginning they said this is just a rendition of Atla. This is not us recreating it. This is just our artistic interpretation of it. You'll love it.
Yeah, we enjoyed
Can't
it.
wait.
We liked it.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. I saw this meme. Sorry, we're totally off track. I saw this meme the other day that was totally just like, sorry, Zuko's busy right now having the greatest story arc in history. Character arc in history.
Honestly though, like the original series, Zuko's arc is just
Fantastic.
Magic.
it's
Like the
absolute
best
perfection.
thing ever written.
Like you can't top it.
There's
God.
somebody at this table who hasn't seen it yet.
You?
Oh no, I have
Jamie?
the collection.
No, she's had her chance.
Yeah, dude. Like, Star
I've seen
That's
it.
like when people say, like, I haven't seen Star Wars.
Heather.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's been around since before you. There's nothing.
Darth Vader is.
Kylo Ren better than Darth Vader.
Oh, get out. Okay. What did you do?
So yeah, the tunnel cracked open. Yeah, I think we've got a path at least. And I'll walk over to whisper and I'll cure wounds.
Thank you. I don't want to interrupt you looking around.
And my die back. That's how I know how much.
Aaron looks remorseful as he grabs his pocket and then just shakes it off and walks toward the entrance.
Nice.
Like to the second.
9.
Maxi.
He goes up to you, Whisper, and hits you. He's like, I'm really glad you're all right, Whisper.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what happened. I was just walking over there, or somehow my feet got tangled up. Next thing I know, pop, I'm getting sucked. The darkness sucked out of me.
Like, Tangled One did it.
No.
Oh, all right, my bad. All right, you said.
I think my
tangled up.
feet got tangled.
Oh, my
up,
bad.
Yeah.
I thought you said like she grabbed you and pushed you on. That was the only reasonable
Oh, that
explanation.
might have been it. I don't think I made a mistake.
You did.
I'm sorry, we're not all perfect elves, you know.
You need to understand that you do not mess around with the light. You are not worthy of it. What you did could have been detrimental.
We're here.
All right.
You're also the one who brought all the darkness in.
You do hear the clawing of wings from beyond, as though what you did called them.
Sorry, she's.
You could be the
I
darkness
wouldn't have
bringer.
had to have used it, Fear, if he didn't mess up.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
A careless one. You could have killed us all.
She's right. You could have killed us all.
Oh, well,
I
I
think
could
he
have.
was just gonna kill himself.
I was trying to check it to keep you all safe. That's what I was doing. If you want to walk into strange temples without having your friend Whisper look around for traps,
This time, Whisper. This time. And she walks away.
I didn't want to
Alright.
come in here. I didn't have magic. My thighs is back though.
Oh, great. That's great.
I did want to come down here.
So I suppose
What's it going?
you'd like me to lead the way as I'm using my great axe as like a crutch. To start
Roy's
heading
right.
you still look like you're bleeding a bit there.
I'm gonna be just fine.
All right.
I'm literally
Actually,
like,
let me go. I should go. I'll make it right. I will make it right. I'll go. I'm gonna go in first.
She walked away from me. I did walk away.
Did you go down the tunnel?
She would have stopped right at the door, but yeah.
So I'm saying this to you as I walk by. I'll do my part. I'll check it out. So I'm checking for traps as I go in.
Please do.
I'll be right behind you.
What do I add to this? Just perception?
I believe you're investigating for
Yeah.
traps.
Okay. So that is just a 9.
So you walk in, begin to investigate for traps, and the floor gives way into like a slide.
We're both going down.
Are you going to do it? Okay.
I would be right behind
Can
you.
we
Okay.
see how? Can I see how far down it goes?
It turns, and you just hear him like, ah.
I found one.
All right, so I'm just gonna say it. No more Whisper looking for traps.
I can get behind that.
But there's probably good stuff down there.
Or it's death.
or
Spikes.
or death.
I'd say he's just not at the top of his game right now. He almost died. He got stuff sucked out of
What
him and
was the
thrown back
reasoning
in.
beforehand?
He just tripped.
Everyone trips.
We're
I
having a casual conversation.
Everyone
Screams.
Yes, they do.
And like you guys are going down a chute that's like the Addams Family. It's After about 30 seconds, you skid out onto all of these reeds and seaweed, and you are on an open stone, like it looks like a plateau overlooking black water.
This feels like a boss.
I tried to
dungeon.
message.
That throws.
Have you stopped
Heavier than
falling
before?
yet?
Yeah, right. We're at the bottom.
I'm gonna
Okay, they're at
check
the
it out
bottom and they're
just
alive,
to-
so we can probably go.
What did it take?
When I open it, does it change? Does it light up? Does anything? No, it just continues.
His old thing
Oh.
detector.
Don't know what it detects, but it detects something old.
I would grab Helena and go down and try to like drag you.
Damn it, Fear.
We're really gonna go down this?
Yeah, they're
Last time I
fine.
went down
You
a
have a
tunnel, I
potion.
lost all my magic, and I had to go down to a dagger. And here's your boat back.
Oh, thank you for that. Sure, sure.
All right, I'll go down.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I'll take up the rear though.
You.
As you each slide down the slide, about 30 seconds after you guys start brushing yourself off, you one by one, your party comes down.
All right. Which of you tied the rope up at the top?
None.
None of you tied the rope down.
I was dragged down before I had time to process.
I honestly didn't want to come down, Whisper, but you were down here, so I came.
I asked
Oh,
him to come
there
back.
has to be a way back up.
Group.
Whisper leans down and lights a torch.
Whisper? Aaron?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Did I say whisper?
Yeah.
Aaron.
You talking to Rue? Talking to this guy?
No.
He's showing us.
The group.
Oh.
So how far up above us is the slide opening?
Oh, it went all the way down to the ground.
Okay, so we could conceivably climb
Climb
back
it.
up.
Potentially.
It would be tough.
Real tough.
And then how big is the platform?
Okay, the platform goes out about 30 feet in a radius. It's attached to a slick wall, and it's so dark that you can't really see beyond the edge of it, but you hear the lap of dark black water. And in the center, you see a similar pedestal as the one you did upstairs, but there are no stalagmite crystals.
So
And
big
it's
old,
vacuous after that.
and it feels like there's a wall at the back of us, and then it's just like almost like we're on a little island sort of thing, and it's just water all around. So I'm
So is there any
shining the torch around.
any?
So you're 30 feet away from the edge, so you can't see, even with dark vision, you can't see anything. You're welcome to walk forward if you'd like.
I would walk forward.
As you walk about 15 feet, you start to see the glimmer of light catching the torches far above you. And as it does, it starts to refract, and you see glints lining a cavernous hall, hundreds of feet up. Unfortunately, as you walk, your feet come across the crunch of bones.
That's not good.
The only thing that I know about this watch, this gift, was that I know it detects something ancient. I don't know what it is or how many of them there are, but right now it's telling us something. And I'm gonna start walking towards Veer.
Has anyone looked at that?
Not really.
When he gets to me, I just want to look at it and see if I would recognize anything about it.
It looks like what it looks like, though.
So Veer is about 15 feet from the edge. I guess I'd like to walk to her because I want to see. There's no sign of boats or anything on the edge of this. You said there are reeds.
So it looks like seaweed is all over this platform. And then there is the one pedestal that looks like it's dead, like at the very edge in the center.
All right, I better check out that pedestal.
Okay, you want to go alone?
Is it in the? But
I'm
it's
not
surrounded by
going to-
water.
Yes. It's at the edge of the radius that you're on.
Oh, the pedestal is at the edge, not in the center. It's like.
It's at the edge.
Once you guys, if you guys get up to,
I'm
I will
with
point
you.
out the bones all over.
I'm afraid that's where they put the meal.
Is there anything?
It's where you put a meal for something that lives out in the like a nasty. It lives in the water.
Can we see
Yeah,
if there's
and then
anything
it spits
on
out
the
the
pedestal?
people right here.
Yeah, you got to go to it first.
Yeah, crap. I don't.
Stay here.
So you would have to go in the water to get to it.
No.
That you are on a 30-foot radius platform. At the edge of this, in this, like at the edge of the center, there is a pedestal.
Okay, before.
Stay here. I'm
roll.
gonna kind of limp over to the pedestal with.
As you reach the pedestal, what languages do you speak?
Several. Like Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
You will not know the language.
But you see writing?
It is written in a circle around the pedestal
Do you see it?
with
then?
a handprint.
Could I like intelligence check to see if I even know what language it would be?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Of course.
Nat 20.
It looks like the language that those two have been studying,
Oh.
or a remnant of it, like a different dialect.
Those two, or him and his
The Vayan.
inside your head? What language is that?
Vayan.
Vayan.
Van?
Abyssal, yeah, Van.
I know Abyssal.
I do too.
Hey, my blue friend.
Yes,
Come with me. I'll call you
I
over.
want to be clear about the abyssal that you know. It is different than
I know.
his.
It's dialects of it, though,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah, I walk over with him.
It is abyssal, not Vayan.
Okay.
As you look at it, though, you can read it. In the center, it says, "This way to the Tangled One. Speak my true name and enter."
Should I put the watch down?
You said there's like a handprint.
I don't think we should do anything with this unless we want to do something with this.
What does it say?
This way to the Tangled One. Speak my true name and enter.
Do you think there's a chance that, hear me out, the statue we found of your old god was like, sacrifice yourself to me, and then like the statue of this god like didn't really look evil, so maybe people have switched it and maybe she's the good god.
I don't have any reason to believe that the Tangled One has anything to do with Sethis or Eth. Everything that we've come across relating to the Tangled One has been in a negative fashion.
But maybe the new people wanted people to think that. Because they built this terrible crystal light thing. I'm just saying.
Right. I'm personally not willing to risk too much on that assertion. But this seems like a very old and a very powerful place.
How big is a handprint?
Just a normal person's.
Like you would put your hand in it.
And speak the name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like we either have to climb back up the slide, or somebody's got to say a name.
Well, do you know the name?
No.
It's not Eth.
You're
Eth
right,
isn't
maybe
real
it's the
name.
same guy.
Matthias laughs. I know it.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Specifically me, or you just can't say?
I'm not allowed to say it.
Could I have a hint? It's not telling me, that's...
Can we play 20 questions?
Can you?
Am
what does
I
it sound
a
like?
hat? No, I don't.
Everything you need to know is there. As we go into intermission,
No.
Yeah.
this is a puzzle. Extremely hard, and you might not be able to solve it. In which case, you simply leave, and that's okay. But this is an expert level puzzle. There is one name, and all you have, the only clue I can give you, is that it says the Tangled One. And everything you need is there.
Like to find right now, we're in our
Oh, I know what's
in our
going on.
brain.
What's it called?
Intermission.
Anagram or something like that? Where it's the...
I'm a bat.
Welcome back, everyone. We are Role Seekers, and this is the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. Tonight, our game sponsor is Plushable. Jamie!
Let's hear.
Kevin! Oh, yeah.
Look at that,
Good.
yes.
Good.
See, there
Perfect.
we go.
Thank you, Kevin. They provided us with these amazing sweatshirts / dice. You can check it out at plushable.com. Thank you so much, Plushable. We love them. Check them out. They are awesome.
Yes, they are.
Our season sponsor is Wormwood. And our friend Martin's backer kit just ended.
It's in overtime. You've got 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
Sweet.
That's awesome. So get in on that right now. Go to Backer Kit and Oh Happy Decker and check out that amazing module. All right, gang. We left our group in a I'm going to go ahead and say it, a bottled neck riddle. So the riddle has only one answer. That's just the way it is. Our group is super clever, but sometimes there's only one answer. So they are going to attempt to solve it. It says, speak my true name, the Tangled One. And Matthias gave you the clue that that is all you need. Everything you need is right there. The Tangled One. Let's get back into the action.
And sometimes we're not clever at all.
Is there anyone who's crippled?
I'm telling you.
What?
Like, any other character?
And who is Eon?
That's just if it's
As the group
Tangled
sits at
One.
the bottom of a
an
dark
anagram of one.
cave,
Or it's Neo.
looking at a black lake, there is a pedestal at the edge of a 30-foot radial platform overlooking this dark lake. Your ancient device is thrumming with power. There is a pedestal with a hand that says the riddle. What do you do? Ernan takes a step backwards. I don't think we should mess with this one. I have a bad feeling about this. That's a trap!
I see what you did there.
My character wouldn't know any of that. That's what I figured out, though. It has to be the people that are from
It
Tyve.
has to be, I mean, I'm not going to give you stuff that we haven't talked about in game.
But would my character know?
Maybe.
May I see?
Yeah. Tangled One.
We didn't do any of try to solve this during the break. We just stared at the wall.
Drooling.
My brain, I'm not live, so I can't.
Well, what I like
It all
about
shuts
Eon is that the Tangled One would be a one tangled. So if we were to untangle the one, then it would be something else,
Oh,
right?
the tangled one. One is the one that's tangled. It would
Exactly.
be Eon. Or Neo.
But
It's from
Neo's a
Matrix.
little too Matrixy, so Eon is a good
Keanu Reeves.
But
It does make sense that
It does make
Keanu
sense.
Reeves is in a lot of our games.
He is.
Keanu
it's
Reeves is in a
probably-
lot of games.
Oh, is he?
Probably is
So
Neo.
it's probably a meta
some-
riddle.
Anytime somebody's
oh, that's true. Whoa, that's right.
Oh, man.
it's gotta be Neo.
Neo. Neo's the
God.
answer. I put my
May
hand
I?
up at Neo.
May I try one?
I don't know. Do we get one bite at this apple?
You don't know.
I think
We don't know.
I mean, but it's hard to ignore that the is also F.
I know.
Which, okay, so the Tangled One, it's the tangled word. So it doesn't have to be just the Tangled One, it could just be, which word is the tangled word?
It could just be
Which
F.
is the, could be F.
Which is what before we found Elendra, we were
What we
thinking,
originally thought it
which
was
we
F.
originally thought was that.
I think it was. I could have sworn. I thought that in one of the games, Dustin had said that.
Well, it was the person who, like, the current
Well,
Gabbers
no, because of
worship.
all the statues. The and I think it was our side quest game, where we saw a statue at the Festival of the Drowning, and it said that there was a woman that represented F, but
Yeah.
she was disheveled. But like her face, and instead of her holding the baby was like behind her, and she
Oh,
was
she was
like,
holding in the water.
yeah. I think Eth sacrificed herself, and she became the Tangled One.
Well, so she was Sethus.
Correct.
And Eth is like the new, like, whatever they made the religion. If you look at the time.
You do know
line.
that for sure. Eth was Seth.
But like if you look at the timeline, like the religion of Eth came later.
You don't know much about the Tangled One. You haven't encountered much about the Tangled One, other than the Festival of the Drowning.
Right, that's the only thing that's making me hesitate about the whole Eth thing is this entire like dungeon feels older than
Which means it would be Cephas.
that's just my knee jerk.
Because F is newer than Sethus.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we'll confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complicated. Would you like to take a guess?
if it's okay with the group, I'd be.
I would like to know what you're guessing.
I wanted to try Elendra, but I would be willing to say Sethis would be another great one.
I say let's try Sethis. I like that. There's just too many things that point to Eth.
Sure.
And who was she originally?
It was Sethis, right? I agree. I'm cool with that.
Would you like me to try since you're a little
Shovel.
Beaten up.
I kind of want to get choked again.
gimpy?
And it's written in Vayan. I feel like
Well, it's written in Abyssal.
It's written in Abyssal. It's not written in
it's
Vain.
wasn't it a dialect of it though? Again?
So Abyssal came after. That's
Just like Eth.
Just like whoa. I'm gonna put my hand on there.
you do so.
With
But
this
it
in the
gets
other hand.
incredibly still,
Oh.
as though the cave is waiting for your call.
I look out into the darkness.
I step back.
This is probably for the best. Sethis.
Some type of shock wave goes into the water. And then rocks begin to slightly fall from the ceiling. And your thing begins to beat faster.
That was not it.
Don't say a door.
So we searched for
Fools.
5.
Everything must be used.
It's a fucking anagram.
Yeah.
So what about Eth elongated, which would be sex?
So, the pedestal drops a third.
Crap.
That's not a real name.
Let me see if it's. Thank you.
Anagrams for Tangled. It's just Tangled. There was no.
The Tangled Eon.
You still think it's tangled,
But there's no anagram.
but
for
you
it.
it doesn't mean that you wouldn't put the
Everything
tangled
has,
in one.
Everything has to be used.
Yeah. Oh, Eth entangled. Eth entangled. Eth tangled. Neo. Eon.
Frickin'.
Gel mat.
That's it.
That's it. I remember.
You guessed that. That's the end of your guess.
Just get smited.
Gel
in
mat.
place.
Die.
Oh.
Smited on the spot.
Oh, if only we had the rights to Jeopardy music.
We can make it. We can make our own.
What?
TikTok, if anyone wants to help.
Please.
Yeah, Tangled is the only word that
No,
has 7 letters.
But like put tangled and one together.
I did. It's elongated.
No, but they could be more than one word.
Yeah, make 2 words out of.
Like
Tangled One.
Yeah. So what are 2 words that you can make out of Tangled One?
Wait.
I believe in all of you.
Detangle. Detangle F! Sorry, I got excited. It doesn't work. But,
Still missing an O.
yeah.
Detangle.
God.
I'm happy to answer questions on TikTok while the rest of the group, if I may have the...
God is one of it. So F, God.
Ellie, may I have
God,
the phone so I
oh.
can answer some questions while you're all guessing?
Here, I got you.
Thank you.
oh Mo, I want to
F.
read what they're saying.
God. Oh.
You tried rearranging the letters? Yes, that's what we're trying to do.
So hold on, where's my
Way to go, TikTok.
Over here.
Anagram. You figured it out.
I hate anagrams so much.
The Tangled One.
Do we think
So
the is
F,
Eth, or do we need to re-put the in there?
He.
We could put it back in there. I bet.
God.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more options.
Okay, so if we did F, God, then we
Here
have
we go.
T-A-N.
All right, if there's any questions, your dungeon master will
L-E-N-E.
answer those questions while they are attempting to solve a riddle. The riddle is the Tangled One You must speak the whole name. You must speak my true name to enter. Matthias says that he knows the name of the true name of the Tangled One, and that they must use every part of the Tangled One. They've also, I think, figured out that it's an anagram, so we'll give them that as well. This is a extremely hard riddle, and I'm okay if they don't solve it.
Will you tell it to
Can I have a
us
dry
after?
erase marker? Not that one.
Nope.
One that I can write on the table. No, not that one. That's not.
Well, don't
I need a
yell
wet
at me.
erase marker.
Don't yell at me.
Zatache.
That's wet erase marker. Is that a dry erase? No, that's a dry erase. I don't want to ruin the table. What?
It's not God. It could be angel. There's another one.
Can I have that back?
There's no R.
I don't have a
It's
wet
definitely not Alendra.
We don't have a wet erase marker.
There's
We
some, I
have
think, in
angel
there.
though, guys. Angel.
I don't know where they're at.
Is there anything that you can, any of those letters spell out anything? that
Critical
says-
Cole says, good luck,
It
folks.
says true.
Who does?
Critical Cole?
I'm a risk taker. I'd say the name unless you're holding out to make it fun. LOL.
The Tangled.
Non-delegate.
Negated.
Negate.
They have 2 more guesses.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, shucks.
Lentando.
Is it a reference to a show or a game? No, it is not. It is something that their characters would know. It's from this game.
You got a whole notebook. Start looking.
I beg your pardon.
I'm lost in thought.
Thamaric? Does he work?
Welcome, everyone, to Roll Seekers.
I don't.
Thank
think
you
so.
all for the hearts.
There's no.
There's
yeah.
no-
24,000 hearts. Thank you. Somebody said interlaced.
I need a wet erase.
Oh.
One thing
Wait,
to
but there's
know-
no R.
One thing, they do have to say the name of something. So it's a
Oh.
name.
Tell the wrath. Nope, no R.
What about Aggie? What's Aggie's real name?
Bro voice is so deep. Upper respiratory infection, but thank you.
What is
Right now I can sing
Aggie's
country.
last name?
Oh, it's not Fields. It's... I have it somewhere. Hold up. Yeah, to find it real.
All right. I am Ravenheart, number 2 gifted badge.
Varus.
Became the number 90 member on the team. Yeah, I like doing these. Like, we need to come up with some like dark characters because I can do the deep voices, like Silas. Whisper.
Now you're just messing with me.
Maybe Angela? Question mark.
Yeah, because that's what this game is missing is dark characters.
Vintage.
Yeah, on our Discord, which you're all welcome to join. It's in our link tree. I get bashed.
Yeah.
Villain DM. So I just send memes of the gladiator going, "Are you not entertained?" Somebody says starts with a question mark, so super helpful. Thank you so much. Not only a girl's best friend.
I go up to it. Angelette Thedon.
Damn it.
Out of the depths of the black, a bridge begins to form.
Who the fuck is that?
Aggie.
Oh.
With Matthias's. Thank you, Kevin, for keeping it close.
Wow.
And that's the last name in question, right?
You hear the pluck of cling. Guys?
So that's Aggie's true name?
Yep.
Okay.
I had it written down. I erased it somewhere.
I asked
at
you what
some
it was
point.
5 minutes ago. Good job,
He asked me
Allie.
at 2 minutes ago.
That's why I looked it up.
Good job, Allie.
Your thing
I think
begins
it
to
does.
beat very
Yes,
fast.
100%.
Is so like a heart or
It's
like
getting
a
closer.
well? Is it beating like a heart or is it beating like a doop 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 doop?
It's getting faster.
So bridge forming across the water.
The bridge forms. It's like something comes out of the water, and you see the water spilling over it as a black marbled bridge on black water goes out deep into the lake.
Baston likes making little
You see skeletons interwoven to the bricks. We don't have a choice now. Let's go.
Oh, we could go back.
I'm gonna start walking.
Are
on
the screams of the shadows? Do you hear them?
I don't know if we should go back if the little girl that we're protecting is like possibly this evil
I think
god.
I think
like,
we definitely need to
know
know more at this point.
because
How
I'm gonna
did
tell
you come
you,
into contact with her?
I don't think that she's
It's a story
evil.
for another time. I'm gonna start walking down the bridge.
It is weird that his
His ward.
Matthias, whatever. Do we know? Yeah, we know his name.
No, it's not.
It's weird that he's like
Normandy.
definitely connected to
What
her.
is it?
With all due respect, and I mean this with all due respect, I think this would be the perfect time to know a little bit more about Aggie.
I believe we get out of here first, and we go down this. And if we have more time, I keep talking about it.
Is your little man in your head talking to you?
No, not currently. My little man of me is telling me, go down the bridge.
Yeah.
Or I'm not leading the way this time. It is not working out for
Oh,
me
so you
at
don't want
all.
to go at all?
She's gonna put her bow to you.
Why? Oh, what?
Let's
Even so loud you can all hear it.
You need to talk now.
I honestly second that. And Aaron pulls out his sword as well.
we can walk and talk because lest I remind you, we do have a whole bunch of shadow angry things possibly right behind us.
We don't know how long this bridge will be.
Can I say you don't have much time? And Aaron puts the point up to his neck.
I'll give it to you straight. I don't know much about her at all.
How did you get to be having to protect her?
I found her in the forest.
I like this situation.
Shut up, Matthias.
You just found her in the forest.
I found her in the forest.
But why do you have to protect her?
Because it's a moral obligation of mine. Her parents both died of glister, which is a potent drug. Here.
So noble.
Why can't your man?
Can I
Why
have
won't your
insight
man
check?
tell you?
You're
I
welcome.
don't know. Matthias is secret in his own ways, and the book is riddles upon riddles of stories.
Come on, Meow.
Can we?
I'm
I know.
insighting.
I know you're not supposed to insight players, but can I?
I am.
So I like the way where people are doing it, where you can roll an insight, but he chooses whether he wants to roll persuasion or deception.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
He has to choose persuasion or deception.
And you don't have to tell us,
Correct.
but you just tell us the outcome.
Yeah.
You just roll.
You got to beat a nat 20.
Could I use this as my epic feat?
Yes. You don't know.
Wow.
Mark it.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
I suggest you give some more pertinent information before one of these two stabs you.
Zone of truth.
Oh.
Whoa!
He gets to roll.
But we all get
Everybody.
Right.
Oh, we're all in it?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh no.
What is so? What?
I'm assuming we're all relatively close together.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
This backfired on all of us.
What do we get to roll though?
What do I have to roll?
It is again. It is a standby. I'm on TikTok. I gotta back out of
The
that.
wisdoms.
For Aaron specifically, I will not tell you if he makes it or succeeds. Or unless you know.
I know.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. And
What do I have to make?
You have to
Stand by.
You have to
Almost.
tell everyone.
Oh, I will. I just don't want to see it first.
No, he doesn't have to tell. He just has to tell me.
Oh, okay.
ooh, good.
Can I write it down for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna write mine down too.
I am too.
What
is it?
I choose to fail.
Yeah.
That is an option.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. You can tell us.
There we go. It is a charisma save of 13.
I have good
I know.
charisma. 13?
13.
If we make it, what happens?
I'll just.
You are compelled to.
No, if we-
you cannot speak a deliberate lie.
Okay, and if we make it,
I will know that you've made the save and nothing changes.
I
okay.
need you to just look
I
at
need
the
to know what
roll
I need to write down.
on its own.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay. Okay.
Ken.
I feel like talking.
Okay.
I look around and see this little like shimmer, this bubble of magic. I suddenly feel like talking more.
Rue chooses to fail. 'Cause he's still out.
Rue, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, my back hurts.
I get that. I hurt.
Do we know that
Everywhere.
he cast this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
right?
see the
yeah, we
Yeah.
see- And he has to
Do we
cast
know
it.
what it is, though?
Verbal and somatic components. You've seen me cast it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going straight there, are we?
I am just worried about our time constraints here as
Yeah.
rocks continue to start falling down from the ceiling.
So just tell us about Aggie.
Come
As
on,
I
man.
told you, that's all I know.
So he obviously made it.
Yeah. I found her. I felt a moral obligation. She reminded me of a younger me with more joy of it, but
There's only one person that failed it. Because we're
Besides
third
Rue.
level.
I know, a spell saves her.
I'm going to incite you.
aw, man.
But he epic feeded.
Oh, I will not
Yeah.
incite you. That's not
No, okay, yeah.
I have no reason to lie about this. I care for her as like a daughter.
I want to know why the man in your head won't tell you.
Matthias, why won't you tell me?
I can't.
He can't.
But why?
Yeah, if Aggie is some incarnation of this very large and angry god, a book of
I'm
gods.
telling you,
sometimes
maybe
like
this
that.
isn't a bad god. I'm still on that.
Right. I'm not necessarily saying that she.
I want to be very clear that the two of you have seen that statue before, drowning in the water.
Jamie and I?
I want to start walking.
First game.
When we were getting into
Yeah.
we crashed.
There was a yeah.
I believe
There
that's
was
a good
a,
idea,
I-
Bjorn.
In the
I-
storms, you saw this.
It's a perfect idea
I
to
want to
start
start walking now, and I say with
Yeah.
a smile.
Agreed.
And let it be known, I tried to reason with him before, and it didn't work so well.
It did work. I told you everything. And then you won't tell me about you, but we'll get on that any other how. And I'm going to start walking.
I know you had fingers in your desk.
Well, I'm walking.
Am I the only one with a torch?
I have a torch.
Okay.
I do not.
I'll go ahead and lead the way.
All right.
I lower my bow, but to earn it, I don't trust him. Not yet.
Graham always said, don't trust anybody till they give you a reason to.
It's right.
She was looking at me when she said that.
She did say
I don't know. I guess if my god was reincarnated into a little girl, I would also
As we go
protect
across the bridge faster, about the same.
Can't tell.
Normandy, do
It
you
doesn't seem
follow
like
this
you
guy?
moving that way is
I
maybe
don't
faster.
follow really any.
Just,
Maybe it could be coming from any
just the
direction.
whole situation.
That's a yes.
Are you freaked out that you are now protecting a god? You seem very unaffected.
I think he knew the whole time.
I never knew. But I'm skeptical.
You should be.
Thank you, Matthias, for your input.
As we're walking, I'd like to just kind of take a look at my hammer where I had intercepted that beam and see if there's any sort of mark or indentation or something left behind from
I
that
think that the
interaction?
cracks have a little bit of gold in them.
Okay.
And as we're walking across the bridge, I'm sort of glancing over the side, see anything out on the water.
So you don't at first, but as you walk for about 5 minutes into the depths, you do begin to see things in the water. Shadows, reflections that are not your own.
The hell is this? River Styx?
It's a high fantasy game, dude.
Oh, I don't fancy a swim.
Let's turn the nerd level up, dude. It's like the marshes outside Mordor.
I was gonna say, my mind is going halfway between like the cartoon Hercules River Styx and then Lord of the Rings.
That one's less scary.
Right.
The marshes of Lord of the Rings are horrifying.
They are,
That is
man.
so scary.
The Hercules is less scary.
I thought you meant that we were being attacked by a
cartoony.
Meg. That would be awesome.
No! You know, the Meg from the cartoon Hercules Disney movie?
Mega. Oh, okay.
Dude.
I was
Even
thinking
though she's
Megalodon.
actually a princess because her father was king of thieves.
Nice.
It's rock and roll.
Nice. Totally had it.
What do you do?
First crush.
So
Are these shadows-
the images are not clear enough unless you were to stare at them and shine light upon them.
I think we should.
That's a bad idea.
I think we should get
Yeah.
off this bridge.
Keep your eyes ahead. Just keep walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep limping faster.
Okay.
We're with a group that constantly is putting us in danger because they can't be truthful.
I'll whisper to you. Yeah, but like, are we always truthful?
But I'm not putting them in danger. That's the difference.
I mean, you want to go to the mainland, and I think that's putting us all in danger.
To be fair, I want to go to the mainland as well.
I don't. Not yet.
I'd like to see
I-
South Stream.
Think we can't do it alone, and this is what we've got.
30 minutes pass.
And honestly, if that little girl's an evil god, she seems to like us.
Step by step, you travel deeper into the darkness under the mountain. Your torch is the only light, letting out even the glints above have gone dark. A void meets you on every side except for the lap of the water, barely hitting the black marble underneath you. As you continue to walk, a song begins to rise up from the darkness.
Oh, God.
She's a siren.
Will save.
Yup.
Oh.
Yup. Harpy song.
Lucky
Is
wormwood dice.
Is guidance saves or
You're gonna
ability?
dump the
It's
fucking water.
yeah, it can. It's you just add D4.
Is it to saves or ability checks?
Both.
No one.
15?
There's two different spells.
Success.
You might be thinking of like but a guidance like the cantrip guidance is for ability checks, saving throws. Let me pull it up here.
After this wisdom save, I'd like to do.
Can I get advantage because I recognized that it was a siren and I plugged my ears?
You did you shout that to us? Plug your ears. There's a siren.
No, but I said there's a siren and it was implied. I was going to, but he said will save Tuesday.
Yeah, it's ability checks, but
It's not saving throws.
unless
it's a different one.
saving throws are a variation of an ability check.
There's a
Correct.
different spell for saving throws. Because when I was a kid, I used to prepare. There's two separate ones.
Cody Martin. Thank you, Soundstripe. Rolls, please.
13.
Sick. 4.
I 7.
10.
5.
Oh my.
15.
The
So
DC is 12.
So we dying.
Aaron is unaffected. Those of you who failed begin to move toward the edge of the platform, the water calling you. As you lean over, the visions begin to coalesce. You see a young girl. My parents died when I was very young. It's looking up at you. Will you help me? And those of you who failed see a slender hand coming out of the water.
Real quick, who all failed?
Please
Everyone except for you and me.
help
And Aaron.
me.
And Aaron.
I'm gonna look
Aaron,
up.
grab Whisper.
No, it's a siren. Cover their ears. And I'm gonna run to Veer, and I'm gonna like literally jump on her.
Okay?
I'm gonna run to Torn.
I go to whisper and covers the ears. Whisper, buddy! Think of my music!
I want you to play your guitar so loud. It
Takes
it-
D6 of
it-
psychic damage.
Do you yell that to? Oh, somebody would have to yell that to him. He's not thinking that.
No, but if I snap out of this, I would.
Okay. The hand's reaching up to you.
Oh God. I know it's not her,
You.
but she sings good. I already have, I thought. How are you here?
I need your help.
What can I do?
Grab my hand.
Does it look like her hand?
Mm-hmm.
Can my screams try and break through?
Not yet.
Did somebody intervene with me?
Yep.
I did.
Can I take an action?
Will saves for those of you who have been helped.
No.
Okay, so no, you
Yes!
He's grabbing you, so no.
16.
21.
All right, the two of you break out. He's still trapped. He is not being helped.
I got you. I got it. Just wrangling your big old head.
I take Normandy's legs out from under him
Okay.
onto the bridge.
Okay, as you do, he's still looking over at the water.
Aaron, and play your guitar super loud.
Good idea! Always a good idea! Now more than ever! I call this one omnipotence! It's not fast enough!
Pick up the tempo!
All right, bud!
I never thought I'd say this, but louder!
So, zoomed out. The group of heroes sit on a black marble bridge in the middle of a dark cave, and you hear this happy fiesta
I love
music begin to play. Will save.
I got this.
I've got you.
10.
Nope. Bonus?
I ain't got this. No, that.
Your hand falls into the water.
Would I have gotten it? Is another?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
Come on, cleric.
That one!
Oh, no!
All right, at this, he starts to fight against you.
Oh, I'm grappling.
Yeah,
He's
so go
going
ahead.
down.
Athletics, guys.
Oh no.
Watch, this is going to be amazing. 19.
I nat one.
So, okay, the two of you start to go into the water. You can't help. Aaron can't help. The two of you could.
Who's going in the water?
The both of them.
The two big guys.
What are you?
I'm not big.
I'm gonna grab
Like,
you.
there's no time to.
you're
You gotta
on-
react or.
I would grab. I'll
Yeah.
grab.
All right, I need
Tackle us.
15.
Tackle us.
Somebody
15
just punched
dex
me.
saves.
Somebody punched me in the mouth.
Somebody deal actual damage to me.
10.
Nope.
10.
Kerplash. Clunk.
Jesus.
So you fall into the water. You are not caught by the siren's gaze, but as soon as you hit the water, you are. You see what looks like bioluminescence deep down into the depths. You can't see it from the surface, but having that barrier, that threshold broken, you see it. And all of a sudden you see what looks like an enormous tentacle the size of you come moving right in front of the bioluminescence. Your thing. It's probably feels 40 degrees colder in the water.
Oh, I bet.
And it also feels as though the water should be frozen.
How hurt are you guys?
I'm
He's
very
very
hurt.
anything. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Knock him out! Knock him out and pull him out.
I'm going to.
What's happening with me?
I'm
I'm
on top
imagining
of
that
you.
I
You're
was
reaching into the
behind
water,
him
but-
when we crashed into the water. So I want to kick him in the head
Okay, what?
because I'm,
Right in the
I'm a
temple.
strong
Do it.
swimmer. That'd be a 15.
That hit you?
15? No.
Sorry, man.
Okay. Yeah, can I do one more action before he starts swimming away from me?
No.
Okay. I gotta
Um,
wait till
Well,
you
don't
do
you have
something.
don't you have multiple attacks per action?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You
Next
got
level.
3. God.
can I try to hook him with a rope?
Free
Mhm.
bullshit.
Everyone can do stuff. Like, you would have to let go of him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's gonna go right into the water.
I didn't-
And Aaron is playing,
I'm
thinking
sorry.
it's helping you guys all break free.
I'm sorry, I'm not grabbing onto him.
Oh my god.
No,
If only he took a level
Oh.
in Bard.
I've got him held. But if you're
Maybe
going
one
for-
day.
Duanya, is this a dex?
He could have. You don't know.
Dust, is this a dex?
He's trying to
For
hook
the rope.
him.
I'm trying to hook him with a rope.
Yeah, you can use Dex for that.
I would like to put my hands over Normandy's ears to
Yeah.
see if it gives him a chance to break
All right,
free.
sir.
So-
Last chance.
Oh, just
Come on.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time.
Ooh.
Come on, this is it.
Discombobulate. Net 20!
All right. So you you do the where it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And it hurts, but it breaks you out.
So as he rolls free, I am like thrusting my hand into the water, reaching for, I guess it's you, Bjorn.
They're both in the water, right?
Yeah, but I think he's starting. I don't know that I can reach
Bjorn,
him.
I'm
Bjorn's
gonna-
yeah, Bjorn,
I'd be
when I
above
fell
him.
in,
Yeah.
fell in. Bjorn was behind me, like as he was trying to pull me out, and we both tumbled in. So he's closer to the surface than I
Yeah,
am.
so I'm like grabbing the back of Bjorn's.
So you're grabbing the back of Bjorn. I
Tunic
see
and-
you do the rope and it fails. So I'm gonna immediately just jump and I'm gonna high dive over and I'm gonna try and land on.
You will definitely get to him.
Okay.
What do you want to do to break him out of it?
Knock him out.
Yeah.
Well, he's a green, so you won't be able to knock him out, but you could hit him if you want.
Do it. It's like
Yeah. So I'm trying to do like so I want to try and land like on him. So like the pushing down.
You can decide to take 1d6 damage, and he'll take it too.
I'll do that.
Okay, perfect. So that's
Choke him
just
out.
I'm gonna have you do an acrobatics. The
Okay.
DC's super low. 5 is the DC. It's like the chance that you could
11.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
6 damage. So
Okay.
you hit him with the full force, crunches your
Yeah.
bones in. Last chance, sir. You need a 12.
Helena,
As a
the rope-
cleric.
put the
Right?
rope around his neck.
Tell me.
I believe.
11.
All right.
Okay,
Hang
so
on. I
he's
can.
you're gonna start swimming.
Okay. Yeah.
But can I be on? Because I landed on him. Can I hold on to him?
Yeah, grapple.
Yeah.
It's not your turn, man. He's got to take his turn.
What's grapple? I've never done. Not one.
Athletics. Well, you're not grabbing.
I have
Okay.
my hand on the back of your thing, just letting you know.
I know. Okay.
All right, top of the round.
You threw the rope in the water.
Yeah.
It's in the water.
Yes.
With a knot tied in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Hang on. Athletic swim check.
Okay.
This could be to your advantage.
Feel it.
Are you wearing
He's gonna roll
plate?
right.
He's
Are
gonna
you
roll
wearing
that
plate?
20.
No, it's a 4.
Oh, he makes no progress.
Are you-
Second movement.
Okay.
Do you have disadvantage at swimming with your
Are you
armor?
in plate mail?
I am not in plate mail. I'm in a breastplate.
So-
A modified breastplate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Probably.
medium armor. It's not.
Breastplate's pretty good. I don't think it has any disadvantages.
Right. It's a. Was this another athletics?
Mhm.
16 that time.
Okay, so he makes 30 feet.
Okay. So, I'm going to roll to knock your arm off of me and grab the rope that she threw
Yeah,
in the water
100%,
mist, and I'm
100%.
swimming down to him.
You will reach him 30 feet. Thank
Okay.
God he didn't go 60.
Correct. And I'm going to just like wrap,
Noose
not
him.
around his neck, but
No,
I'm
do it around his neck. I want to choke him out.
Because then he passes out.
It'd take minutes for him to go unconscious.
But I can also. I'm trying to drag him back too.
What's breath hold? 1 plus con?
Yeah,
So,
like minutes.
3 minutes.
Let's sit here for 60 rounds. Make this thing happen.
So I'm gonna get it around his torso, like here,
You just will do that.
and I'm going to grab it and I'm gonna start swimming back up.
So you will not be able to swim back up.
Sure,
You're
but
30 feet down.
okay.
All right. The creature sees.
15 feet, half movement in water.
Does it have movement?
No, it's. I believe we have full movement in water.
No, because you have to have a swim speed.
You have to swim
Yeah.
speed.
Oh,
but
so
I don't
it'd
know
be
what your swim
15,
speed
yeah.
is. Regardless.
Yeah, just
However-
We'll figure it out, but you are not super far. I'm saying you're like one round. You're one move away from the edge. But you can't move anymore because you moved and did your action to
Okay.
get it around him. So you've got it around him. You're holding on to it. This is good stuff.
I'll start pulling too, since you got knocked the
We're gonna say that we're gonna go to the end of the round. The creature will go. So
I'm pulling on the rope. 'cause
pulling.
Yeah. Yeah,
Pulling.
we're pulling.
I think you guys are just pulling. You
Normandy!
have to roll for this. It's gonna give them advantage. It's gonna give him advantage on the
Grab the rope.
swim,
Disadvantage.
unless you want to pull against him.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll do athletics against his athletics.
Yeah, we're trying
Um,
to keep him from.
We're both pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I also help with that?
Mm-hmm. You
It's-
guys are all using your turn.
it's half speed.
Perfect. So you're 15 feet away.
I've got a 21.
15.
Great.
7.
Okay, you don't help.
15.
Perfect. The two of you begin to pull him up. So I'm gonna say you reach the edge.
Okay.
They got you to the edge.
I was holding on to him. I'm
Yeah, she's
using
in
the
the
rope
water.
to my advantage.
So you are at the edge as well.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I'm climbing out to help them pull.
Okay, perfect. End of the round. Aaron is playing louder. Come on, Isabella!
Grab the rope.
Isabella, you topping whore! Play louder!
Is it helping?
He thinks it is.
I don't think
Blues
And he's out of the way, so yes.
Aaron likes to call his guitar a whore.
He likes to make her scream. Okay, so anyways, the creature goes. It has to roll a straight 15 in order to notice you in the water. Higher than a straight 15. There's nothing to add.
10.
Yeah, it's 10.
It doesn't move closer. On the surface, even though this thing is deep, you see the water stirring at its sheer size.
Stupid fucking sea.
All right, sir, top of the order.
I'm gonna breach the surface.
You breach the surface.
like a beautiful whale.
You,
Like David has.
you got to roll for swim, sir. It's a low roll.
18.
You're good.
I'll use all my movement to just
You're out of the water.
get back up and start pulling.
Yep, perfect. You stand. You can't pull. He's at the edge. She's up. You guys are all just gonna pull.
Pull him out.
You pull him out. You're gonna get him out of the water. Boom. You pull him out. He's still fighting against you though. The beautiful song.
Somebody
Keep him-
slap him.
Keep the rope tied around his neck.
Can I do a coup de grace and knock him out if we need to?
We can first destroy and cover his ears.
We'll cover his ears.
Okay. It doesn't seem to work. It's not enough. He's falling too under the trance. You want to do more?
I'm gonna chest thump him.
He's on the
Just
ground.
a hammer. Yeah, he's on the ground. Hammer like a hammer fist.
Just a precordial thump.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were like
Yeah, that's what I imagined too. I was
You
like,
just
what is
like-
that gonna do?
belly flop on it. Got you, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
We go, bro. Okay, so you just hit him.
Boom.
You gotta roll a hit, man. Sorry. You have advantage. He's prone.
That's gonna be 14. Nope.
No.
Doesn't feel it through that.
No, his armor, man.
I'm just too wiggly.
You hurt your hand a little bit. Not enough to deal with anything else.
Just tie him up.
knock him out.
Aaron walks closer and has the hole of the guitar right next to his ear. Wake up, you son of a blue whore!
Are we knocking him out?
Where do you keep your mushrooms? Player knowledge.
In a pouch.
Okay.
In a pouch.
She's gonna run up to you, Helena. Where your pouch is, she's gonna grab a mushroom.
I strongly recommend you don't do
I'm
that.
doing it.
I wonder if it'll work the same way. Might
could
just
really
make you
hurt it.
high.
These are only my people know. Don't do it. We don't know what'll happen.
I'm gonna do it.
Thank God I have these calluses!
What are you doing with it? Feeding it to him?
I'm gonna shove it in his mouth.
Okay.
Helena doesn't know exactly what they do. She just thinks that they're drugs. So she's thinking that it's gonna
make him immune.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
It's going to make him.
I'm gonna
be
say
stronger.
it's an opposing grapple to grab his stuff.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
just gonna, you know.
Or Dex.
Yeah, that's fine too. You could use your dex. Sleight of hand.
Oh, that's not good.
12.
I
6.
think it might be sleight of hand versus wisdom.
Huh?
Either way, I think Jamie
think
didn't
she
roll
lost.
very
I rolled a 3, so it's
Oh, so I'm sorry.
That's
Good
okay.
idea. Fun idea, but he prevents you.
Let's just tie him up and get off this bridge.
I'm going to like
just
tie him
grab
up.
him by
We'll
here,
drag him.
wake up,
I mean,
and try to
it's
slam him
across
into the
his
bridge.
chest, so we could literally drag him.
Yeah.
Athletics checks, guys.
What are you
So
doing?
many rolls.
I'll try to like just slam his body against the bridge.
God. I think we all would like.
He's too strong.
Let's just
Drag him!
Drag him.
That was
We're all-
silly.
he's
You
still
will
tied up.
absolutely
We're
drag
just
him.
dragging him off the bridge.
What roll is it?
We're just dragging him.
The 5 of you continue to drag
Marching
him.
behind
I don't
Aaron
think
and
there'll be 5 people
guitar.
rolls, so we're gonna bypass that. But you're just like flailing. It's so pretty. And Aaron continues to play. Behind you, as you're dragging, come on! You see one of these tentacles, and at the edge you see claws come smashing down on the bridge behind you. And there's a crack that moves all the way up to where you are. And then before it sinks back into the depths. And as a minute passes, the beat grows less.
No.
It's all frozen. Like wherever it touched is all frozen.
Let her come back.
Let me go.
Stop it.
This isn't
So
you,
as we're running
Torin.
away from it, the
Just
beating
have
is less.
PTSD from wizard class.
Oh, we let these people die.
We did.
So as we're moving away from that giant sea monster, the beating's less.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're like sled dogs at this point, dragging
You
dragging
are.
him.
And even with Aaron and just playing his guitar, the music starts to get louder.
Can Aaron be like surfing on him as we're dragging him?
How
He's-
far are we from the edge of this bridge? Any idea?
You don't know.
Or how,
Oh my gosh.
From that way. How wide is the bridge?
Oh, the bridge is about like 6 people wide.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check?
Into the darkness. Please do. Up, yeah. Into the darkness.
Come on. I'm looking for something specific. Ooh. Okay. 16.
So the darkness goes further than 30 feet. What are you looking for?
My character wouldn't. Oh, this is hard. The player wants to know if I see stars.
You do not.
Oh, you think that it's the calyx?
Something related.
Far, far, far in the distance, probably another 10 minutes, those of you in front, who has the highest passive?
I think it's Light of Tyve.
13.
It's higher than mine.
I have really good passive insight.
13 for perception? 15.
Passive?
Yeah.
Wow.
Passive perception, especially with your dark vision, you see a pinion of light.
Straight ahead. There's hope. Keep going.
I'm like shoving pieces of cloth in my ears.
As you've broken free of the spell, you don't feel a lure
Okay.
from the song, but it is
Yeah,
loud.
but it's loud. Okay.
As you continue to walk, now the blacky ink starts to turn an azure blue, and images of young Aggie Fields with you in Ephthalis on the boat, looking into the distance, watching as you leave her alone for her machinations inside of the brothel. And as you near the light, you see yourselves walking toward Birkenstockton, and you see her waving, turning toward the crew on the ship. He told you to protect her.
I thought I did. I should have tried. Go to it?
The light,
Yeah.
as you reach the light, you begin to hear the roar of water.
Can we? I think we should give it one last try with Torin. Torin?
I think after about 5 minutes, you break out of it.
Oh, man, why
You
am I
okay
so
there, buddy?
bruised?
I want to go back.
No, mate, you don't.
No, I like grab you by your half plate and stand you straight up. Nope.
Do you
we're
want?
not doing that.
Do you want
Not
your
doing
people
that.
to be gone forever? Because I think you're the last one.
It was a close thing.
That's all I ever wanted.
All right, he's not right as rain.
No.
It's all right, bloke. We'll get you fixed up. Sorry you couldn't break that one.
Did you all see Aggie? I think we gotta get back to the boat. Like, right quick.
But
Hopefully we'll get it through here.
still don't. I think she's pretty cool.
All right, yeah. Let's
Let's get
keep
through
going.
this.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
As you reach the pinion of light, the song will cease. You come in. All right, I'm gonna take a second to describe this. You come into an open air. Water is pouring down in every direction around you into a large caldera. It looks very much, if you need a visual cue, like the movie Atlantis, the Disney movie. There's water pouring down into basically an abyss, but you can't see it because the mist of the waterfall is just billowing up. Old Scottish-like runes make their and stairways make their way down a side-winding cliff face down to the bottom, where an old wooden bridge extends far out toward a rocked plateau in the middle, and all around it are waterfalls. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
I never heard no story.
Same thing.
What do you do?
Oh well, that's cool.
Yeah, I think we go check it out.
Yep, that seems to be everyone's MO is to keep moving forward. Like,
Do you want to go back across the scary bridge?
No, I don't. But like, what are we gonna find there?
Probably
Something better.
something better than a sea monster.
What if, and I just want to say this out loud for everyone, we're not ready for what's ever down there.
I guess we'll find out.
All right, cool. You're not.
Torin.
It could be very dangerous.
Isn't there another way?
We know we can go safely back.
Is there another way? Does it look like there's another?
This is
path?
bottlenecked. This particular path, you could go back.
This is all that's them side.
He just wants to go back to the siren.
So we went over the bridge, we come into this, there are waterfalls.
So you've come out of a cliff face. You are surrounded on all sides by mountains, and it looks like the glaciers of these mountains are pouring down into this. It would be a valley.
Is
but
it open air?
It's open air.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you were outside. Thank you.
Okay.
From approaching the Shattered Isles on the ship, is there some kind of from the distance as we approach? Can we get some kind of reference of where we might be?
You
from
would be on the
landscape?
northwestern point of the island. As the island it slopes upward, you would be at like the peak of the mountains.
Okay.
So the mountains do extend far above you because you were pretty deep down. But it's almost like, try to draw it out. This is a terrible drawing. But here's the island. This is the caldera, and then all around would be mountains.
Okay. So it's not like in the center of a volcano. It's just that we're surrounded by these. Okay.
And it would extend a little bit further, obviously, because there's glaciers.
Are we on this island? The very
You are not. You're on the small island.
smaller one right next to it there? Oh, that tiny one there. Okay, gotcha.
And looking around, there's no way to ascend.
You could try to scale the mountains, but it would be dangerous.
What does it look like? Like, we're not close enough to be able to really tell.
No. In fact, it's even hard to see what the stone in the center
Yeah.
looks like because there's so much mist.
I'm not going back the way that we came.
Dawn has begun to peek its head through the gray clouds.
Now let's just go.
I don't believe we can go this way.
Why not?
Like a blessing from Ozra.
Fires just told
I
us.
believe we should tie each other off.
Like thin dawn. Like very, like the blue, you know, the like kind of.
Why do you not want to go?
Matthias said we're not ready for it.
You certainly aren't.
And you trust what he said?
Can't even trust your friends.
I trust him. He may be sly, I'm sorry, but it's true a little bit. No offense. But he's powerful. More powerful than any of us combined.
I'm going to start going to each person with a 50-foot length of rope and tie it around all of
Are
us.
you dead?
My corpse.
I really don't. So I'm tiny, and I really don't want to be dragged down to the siren when Torin over here jumps back into the water.
He won't.
I shall not be tied to anyone.
So I just don't think I don't want to be tied.
Do we want to take a bit of a rest? Seems like we're relatively safe at the moment, and some of us are pretty beat up, and we can
Yeah.
think over whether or not we want to
and
go
I can
forward.
keep
Speak for yourselves.
I look like shit.
I'm fine.
I was okay until I was head-butted.
Chest bumped.
No, that didn't do anything to
Are
me.
we
It
gonna
was
keep
it was
going? Or are we taking a break?
Can I do a survival check to see if I feel like it would be okay to take a break?
Sure.
Well,
Are we in
9.
grasslands?
It's your choice.
I could
I
use the
have no
rest.
idea.
Yeah.
Are we in grasslands? Like,
No.
no, I mean, I know there's mountains around us, but like you said, there's a valley. Like, is it?
There's no valley. It would be like a valley, but it's just waterfalls.
Got it. My bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, we can always try to rest, and if something comes up,
yeah, we can take a
just
breather.
get up.
That's,
There's like a plant. We're like on
You're on a
Overlook or
plateau, and then
something,
there's
yeah.
side winding stairs leading
Okay.
down.
I mean, I've been beat up and I've had like things sucked out of me and then put back in me. I don't mind
I
resting.
feel like it's been a long time since you guys slept.
It's true.
All right, let's rest.
How long do you rest?
just an hour. Yeah,
Short rest.
just a short rest.
Short rest.
An hour passes without incident.
I would like to read the crap, what was it? It was the small like journal I was given right before we came here. It was the there's a word for it, like the ledgers of the one of the
Perfect.
mining things.
It is everything you need to put the Velpin Trading Company under the scrutiny of the Marquis.
Oh.
I have so much power.
You also have a ledger that would do the same
I
to
know.
the Felrix.
So much metaphorical power.
And we see the stairs go down and there's a wooden bridge at the bottom.
It looks like it would take you about 10 minutes to reach on the wooden bridge. These are pretty massive sizes.
Does it look sketchy enough that we would have to do athletic checks? Because
It
it's
looks
slippery.
old. If you took your time, you could probably walk across it.
Is your watch doing anything?
No, ever since that nice tentacle paid us a visit, it's been slowing down to nothing.
Jimmy roll hit dice if she got a one.
I've been staring at the stairs and the bridge, and as long as we take our time, we don't need to tie each other off. But in the future, keep it in mind. Could keep individuals safe if they slip.
Or drag us to their death.
Well, or we prevent that person from jumping.
I'm okay with dying, but not because of something silly like that.
Well, while everyone's talking, I'm just sitting there, and I would have taken out that doll that I found at the Arcanium, and I just sit there and just look at it and just try to right myself.
As you sit there looking at it, for a brief moment, it feels like somebody's sitting across from you looking back, but they're not there.
I won't look up. I'll just sit there and feel that.
All right. Just take 20 to get down there.
Came this far.
There is a pervasive mist in the air. It's cold, but also refreshing as you make your way down. Eventually you reach the wooden bridge, ancient and out of place, as it seems to be the only wood you've seen on the entire island. It looks to be been made by designs you've not seen, but they are tribal in some ways. Remind you of the barbarians. As you make your way across, you look down into the chasm below, and you see nothing but the mist of torrential water pouring down into the chasm. A slight heartbeat can be felt, as though something may be down there in the depths, cold and hungry. As you make it about 8 minutes across, only 2 minutes to go, now you can see the rock for what it is. It has very similar structure to the obelisk of Gavra.
Thank you.
At the top, where the wooden beam touches the end, you see a grassy top and a small mound with an entrance leading down into the obelisk.
Let us go.
And you said we had seen some markings, but nothing that anyone recognizes as a language.
No, just design work.
Okay.
You do notice that the obelisk in the center, though, has the same runic markings as the obelisk that sits outside of Gavra.
Do we know what language that is?
It's not a language.
It's not a
Just
language.
decoration.
Could I investigate it just to be sure that it's not related to any of the other clans? Yeah, 22.
You believe it actually could be related to the Seafaring clan, but very little is known about them.
Yes, the Ilferan? Ilferan? Ilferan.
And there's not a door or anything. It's like a cave entrance.
So it looks like a grassy knoll top,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's straight down.
TikTok ended.
I think we're
Okay,
almost
no.
done. Sorry. Oh,
I feel like you should fix it.
I can't fix it. Well, Technomancer, you want to put TikTok back on?
It sucked to miss the ending.
We can pause for a second. Try to get it back on.
I wonder why it's doing that.
They probably set their time limit to only 2 hours instead of 4.
First one was only an hour,
To Google it.
I wonder if they changed it to where you need to somehow interact with the phone every now and then just to keep it going.
Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt, though.
Yeah.
Let's put it up. All right. Okay.
And I imagine it's pitch looking in there.
Oh, yeah. But also, the obelisk is probably 50-foot radius, 100-foot diameter. So it's, 100-foot, hang on. 30-foot. So 30-foot diameter. So you would assume it would probably lead to stairs.
Right. And it's a stone obelisk?
What you're on is like, think like Devil's Tower. It's
Okay,
a rock
got
coming
it.
far, far out of the mist. It's in the center of this waterfall caldera. Think Niagara Falls, but full 360 degrees.
With a big pillar in the middle that
That's
we're
exactly
now.
what it is. Well, we come this far, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
May as well.
I'll share that the artwork and the carvings they remind me of this tribe. This tribe of barbarians back from the mainland. They were known as the Ilferans. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Just pronounce it like you like.
Ilferans. They were small-time seafarers, fishermen, kind of like water mystics. So, very little is known about them, but they were kind of known as a more peaceful tribe.
Well, I hope that's right. I pull out my short sword,
Pull out my
hold my
rapier.
torch up.
All right.
Into the depths.
Why does it look like the thing from Gavra?
Who knows?
I think we're gonna. The further we go along on this little trek of ours, we're gonna keep finding very, very old things. Seems to be a theme so far.
What do you know about the one in Gavra?
Not much. Till the green light shot through it the other day.
It's old. It's from my time, at least.
Apparently it's from his time.
Do you think that the guy in the black armor is going to want to come to this one as well?
Why?
I think-
How? Seems pretty hidden to me.
Maybe it's a portal.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's interesting.
That's super interesting.
A clip.
Shall we?
Yes.
You head down.
Why'd you say it like that?
It's nothing.
It
Sure,
sounds like it's
fine.
dangerous.
You head down for about 5 minutes before it gives way to a chamber of green glass. Not the eerie dark green that you've seen, but a very deep verdant green. It is prismatic in its cut, as though the actual obelisk is like hewn, and when they hewn into it, it's almost like emerald, prismatic all the way around. This, you have to walk down another 5 minutes before you reach the base, so you are now in this like hollow center of the obelisk, surrounded by all of this crystal. And at the base, you see a pool of beautiful light blue water. On all of the walls, coming through the glass, you see what looks like tangled weeds. You reach the bottom, and the magic of this place dissipates.
Oh.
And from the center pool, you see what looks like Aggie coming out, but like the girl from The Ring.
That movie scarred me as a kid.
You've come far. Her voice has this slight musicality that certainly pulls at your strings. She looks at you long and hard. Don't say anything about me. She looks at the two of you. Have you come to repay your debt?
You survived.
We're friends.
With an aspect of me.
But we stuck up for you. And I made you a dress.
What? She starts stepping towards you. Do you offer to the drowning?
I like look at Aaron and whisper, like, what are you supposed to offer again?
Usually you like at the ceremony you offer your sins or your
Honestly, I usually just get rid of shit I don't want.
I take off my cloak. And I take 2 steps closer. Thanks, thanks, man. What was Aggie's full name again?
Angelette Thaden.
Agilette. I want to return this to the sea. When my niece created this for me, she gave us the symbol of the manatee. For peace and tranquility that we learned from these creatures. I'll give it to her.
She takes it, and as she puts it in the water, you don't see it anymore. That was painful for you. I want to tell you all a story. One by one, we sailed across the sea to search for a light that no one could see. Oh, we found what we were looking for, but imprisoned were we, left by Ziltrix. 1, 2, 3. And so we thought our power would not wane, and so we gave hope to those beneath us. Power is a curse, for the stronger we grew, the more trapped we became. I want freedom. Can you give this to me?
What set you free?
Restore that which was taken oh so long ago by Ziltrix.
What was taken from you?
More information, please.
Was it a Thillian?
And a little girl who escaped the Isle even before us. The light of Pilm must fall, and the shadow of the moon must return. Complete the Athelion and end the curse of this place.
Do you mean the light is a curse?
It is separate and not whole.
Do we need
Are you
to
saying-
get the light from Piln and take it to the mountains?
Are you saying we must restore all aspects of the Athelion back from which
It
it came?
cannot be taken from Tyve without consequence. You do not know it, but you will. It is dying. And when it falls, you cannot imagine the horror that waits on the other side. Drown your fears. We will meet again. She sinks back into the water. There is so much dark in.
Now that she's gone, does the water that's left resemble the water that was in the other tower from my vision? Okay.
2 questions. Do we listen to her? And if yes, I don't feel like we got clear direction on what to do.
From what my takeaway is, and everything that she was saying made sense to me. The Athelion was taken, or at least bits of it, has been taken from its source in Tyve. It's been scattered to who knows where. Yeah, especially if Helen even has a small portion of it. We know there's some in Piln. We know that you have at least a little bit. It sounds like we need to return it and make it whole again.
But isn't the light of Piln the only thing that keeps this whole place safe?
It sounded like the thing that is making this entire region unsafe is the fact that the Athelion was broken apart in the first place.
Who is
The light
Ziltrix?
isn't whole.
And the fact that
And
it's
it's-
dying is allowing the shadows
And
to...
What is it? What is
casting.
Ziltrix?
Hmm?
What is Ziltrix?
I'm trying to play or not, I know. I'm trying to remember if that's something that...
It's not in this
Would
campaign. I don't.
any of
Yeah.
it be in the book?
Yeah?
May I?
Sure. Elucidate them.
How much?
Just enough.
Do you exhausting or just Ziltrix?
Whatever you want. Let's see what they do with it.
I have to. So I have an entire thing here. That's the wrong one. Please get to it faster. The little man in my head is Matthias. He came here in an expedition. I don't know exactly how long ago. Hundreds
came-
of years.
To where exactly in this expedition? Did he come to Tyve or did he come to you?
Tyve.
Okay.
This was years before any of us. He was part of an expedition. This expedition was made up of Matthias, Aaron Melissus, is that how you pronounce it?
What you got?
Aaron Melissus, Horatio Vinvisler, and Eo Ziltrix. I can't read one of them, and one of them is something called a Paladarian.
God damn it. Paladins.
When they came here, Ziltrix. They were all brought here by something, correct, Matthias? You said you were
Curiosity.
curiosity.
We were the Order of the Cyphus.
The Order of the Scythus. Io, or Ziltrix, was thought to be the reincarnation of Ordos, correct?
Who knows?
But no one truly knew. It was a
What?
belief.
What is an Ordos?
Does it say what Ordos is in the book?
Would I know?
Being.
Oh, Wilson, you want to do a wisdom check?
Sure. Oh, would this be a wisdom or like a religion?
Religion would be better.
Okay. 7.
Nah, bro.
Ordos was a being of something that people thought Ziltrix was because of his great power. The expedition had made it to the Dios Ostio, which was the...
The door of God.
Thank you.
Well, what was it?
It's the door of God.
That's not ominous at all.
It's the... If I'm reading it correctly, it's the door that leads to the Athelian.
Yeah.
The door that leads to the Athelian, the center of Tyve. So, from what it sounds like from her now, Ziltrix took a piece of it. It has cursed us. And I presume that you have some of it, which we must return, as well as from Pil.
Alright.
So is Ziltrix still alive?
I don't believe he would be.
Who knows?
Maybe under a new moniker. Maybe he's just dead.
Maybe he's floating over somebody else's head like Matthias is floating over yours.
And you do know that we hear what you say to Matthias, so...
Right now.
Okay, so you know that we all heard you just asking the little tiny voice in your head how much you can tell us, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Does Matthias know of Vanis?
Matthias? What's of...
Pompous.
Who's Matthias? Or... or was it Vanis?
Vanis.
Who's Vanis?
Someone from back home.
I haven't told you much. Pompous. Direct words. Pompous. It's quite a good wording. I like that.
He's the one that controls the light from my home. Well, the protector of it.
Is he the thief?
Didn't belong to him.
Never belonged to him in the first place, though. Belonged to Tyve. It belonged to us in some reincarnation of the wording.
There are rumors that he was the first Venari. Our people worship him like a god. My brother didn't see it this way. It's part of the reason why he left.
Sounds like a cult.
Get out. You see the green begin to ignite.
So did you not know Aggie was this?
Ignite as in like...
I didn't know she was this at all.
Like a...
I
Like
know
it's
that-
starting like what happened in Gavra, almost like it's about to send out a shockwave.
And there's no other way out of this where we are.
Just start heading back up.
You could head back up.
But there's nothing else that
Can
we
we
see
look?
other.
You see a pool of water.
Before we head up, I'll put my hand in that pool of water in the same way that I did in my vision.
And you feel cool air on the other side of it.
I'll bend down and I'll stick my head through.
As you stick your head down through, it comes out vertical.
Cool.
And there is a pool of water on a wall, just moving, and a pool of water underneath. And it looks exactly like your vision.
As in, do I recognize the other side?
The same place.
Okay. We can either go back the way we came, or we can go directly back to Gavra.
Back to Gavra.
This is for lack of better terms, the portal.
I was right.
And where does it go?
To Gavra, to the
obelisk?
tower, the main, the castle.
Obelisk?
Yeah.
But we can't leave the Lily song.
Well, we know we can get back. We know we can get back. Aggie might have taken them all to the siren anyway.
Thought Aggie was a... Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying there's an option.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we stand a chance coming back the way we came.
I'm not going back the way we came with him. No offense, but you're a liability.
Knowing what it is, I have ways to protect us.
But all the shadow creatures up in the mine.
It was
It's
an
a
aqueduct.
long way.
Anything underneath us.
Right, the
That wasn't
tentacles.
good either.
There was the aqueduct in the line.
Did we have anything else we needed from here?
Besides our people,
Yeah, what was our reason for coming here?
Boat.
answers.
Try and find out.
When is our boat coming back for us?
Oh, we were going to go to Stockton, and we was going to shoot up a signal fire. Chasing cars.
I don't know. Friends, I don't think it's physically possible to get back to Birkenstock.
Not a
So,
bad attitude.
Birkenstockton.
Can we get back?
We know there was a lot of danger that was following us.
So we're gonna go into it.
We wanted to
I
change
open my
last
cloak and I jot down a note and I look at Nana.
Yes!
Hey, little buddy. You are dark with wings like those things. And I think that this is really important. And I think that you can probably pass through this very easily. You need to take this little note, and I like take a piece of thread out and tie it to his little foot. And you need to give it to our people. You understand? Fly to, and then I will draw a picture of the boat. And a pirate.
Sending bats really should have been a thing. Yeah. Carrier bats.
Handle animal. And I will not tell you if you succeed or please.
Just
Do you have
guidance.
your epic feet?
Guida, thank you.
Come on, Nana.
My bat makes it back to me alive. I'll be very
Do you have your
excited.
thematic dice?
Oh, and then I roll a d4.
Yes.
18.
Okay. The bat starts walking up the stairs and then it's flying.
I let it eat a banana.
It eats it. Nana eats a nana. It flies up.
Good luck, brave Nana.
That's as much as I can do.
Nana's flying.
You are so weird.
You know what? I don't see you have a better idea,
I
Helena.
didn't say it's a bad thing.
Honestly,
I think it's a cute quirk.
I honestly think it's batshit crazy.
What didn't bat an eye?
I don't understand why they make play on words.
Wait, so we are saying we go through this water, I could eat in Gavra.
Tonight.
You just want to see your.
Are you saying I could sleep in Gavra?
Wait, aren't we supposed to be dead? We're not supposed to be seen in Gavra.
I don't think that all went through because the father said we were good.
I don't know. There's a queen that wants us dead.
But the father...
Honestly, I ain't never heard of no Black Queen, so I'm not worried about it.
That's probably why you haven't heard of her.
Because I'm not...
The only people that hear about her are the ones that die.
And how do you hear about her?
That was not the voice.
How do you hear about her?
I overheard your friend,
The father?
The lion.
the lion.
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
we shall.
Yeah.
As the tower's
Okay.
starting to vibrate around. Should probably go.
We'll lay low when we get back together.
You guys don't lay low.
I can lay low.
You don't know how to do that.
Friends.
I'll
Let's
step
not-
forward and I'll fall face first into the water.
And
Yes.
you walk out.
Follow behind
Yep.
him.
We'll have to see our old
Traveling
friend
7
Flagel
days.
Shooflam for another ship.
Instantly.
What?
I walk through.
Traveling 7 days
Oh,
instantly.
I walk
Okay.
through.
You walk through.
I'll walk through.
Aaron grabs his guitar and tries to cover it from the water and falls in. Does everyone walk through?
I'm kind of waiting to see if you're coming.
Oh, she won't stay there.
Come on. It'll work out. It'll work out.
If I die,
Let's take my face back through.
I'm killing
Let's
you.
go.
Well, I think you've made that perfectly clear.
Yeah, you only whisper.
No, I
She
know.
walks through.
You walk through.
Yeah.
As you reach the other side, there are 2 torches lit. You are at the top of the obelisk of Gavra. Behind you on the wall, you recognize this, and as you walk through, something sparks in your memory. This seems to be one of the central pillars of the Vayan Empire. And as you walk, the archway behind you moves just slightly, and one of the runes ignites. It is a glimpse. You notice that there is, like Stargate, there is a way to move. There is a way to move it, but all of the other runes are out.
Fast travel points.
Meanwhile, Aggie kills our whole crew, but not old Jazz.
A song rises up on a boat as a little girl walks toward the front of the ship. One by one, pirates begin to jump off of
Can we
the
roll?
ship.
Can we roll for them?
Hold on.
Also, Cecil would kick her ass.
I did tell Cecil to watch over her.
You want to roll for it?
I want to roll for my pirate.
All right. So she's
No!
so she is powerful. You've got to roll a 12 or higher. Can't add anything to it, and you will save 1 pirate.
Oh, I don't get to roll for
7
every.
pirate lives on the line.
Oh, we don't roll for every pirate.
Nope.
So are we picking who we're rolling for?
We can do that later. I want to.
Okay.
We got that.
I get to roll how many times?
Once.
Once I missed.
Come on.
Nope.
You
Come
know
on,
what?
Snoop
I
Dolphin.
saved my pirate.
Wait, no.
Say Snoop
Soupy. No, Soupy.
I saved my pirate.
I say my pirate.
Okay, I'm good. 18.
Did I roll add anything?
Nope, just straight roll.
Did you dead kill a pirate?
Roll 10.
1 pirate died. 2 pirate died.
My pirate died.
Dead.
4
18.
pirates.
There goes
Yeah.
bleeding gums.
I roll again.
Nope. 4 pirates. 4 pirates jump off the ship as little Angelette Thedon moves toward the ships. As she walks, it looks like seaweed is going off of the base of her. And as she reaches the top, you see 2 paladins standing next to a young girl. And as she reaches her, she begins to sing. And right as she does, you see Cecil turn, and her eyes are flaring with stars. I don't know who you are, but you are no longer welcome. Zoom out. There is an explosion of stars on the ship, and our game comes to an end.
Nana's warning has come too late. The bat flies in.
The bat flies in after.
Angelette's not great.
No, I didn't write that on the note.
That's right.
I just wrote where we
Where
learned.
we were going? Yeah, we're off to Gavra.
I did not warn them at all. I just want to make that clear.
Can we do the vote real quick? I know
Oh
Trevor's not
yeah.
Yeah.
Light.
in. Yeah, definitely.
Dark.
I don't know.
You were neutral.
Neutral.
I'm gonna say neutral because the good things I did were for
Neutral, neutral,
selfish reasons.
Big light. I just tried to save
Yeah, you
Bjorn
did.
and
I was like,
I had most of my darkness
Like,
sucked out. So.
I tried to save you because I didn't want another good person in the party.
I don't know. I mean, he did.
I,
This is
at least you definitely weren't evil. You were at least neutral.
Wasn't-
All right.
Neutral.
He chickened out of whatever it was
And
he grunted to save me.
he stepped in to help you, and
You played the shit out of that guitar.
That's right.
I guess
yeah.
what was your reasoning for helping?
he didn't run away like.
That's what I. But that's what I look at. Like when I know I help.
I'm gonna for certain reasons I'm gonna let you vote for Aaron because I know things that I can't tell you.
I think he's neutral because I just think he has. I don't trust his intentions.
Okay.
Always.
Um,
I don't think they're evil.
he was good for Aaronin, but he failed that wisdom save, and we as players know that he had something that he was holding back. So I'm gonna say neutral.
Okay.
Yeah, neutral.
Neutral?
Yeah.
That means it's a neutral game, everybody. 1 of 2. And that's it. We're all done. Thank you for playing, everyone.
Can we roll for whose backstory is next?
Yeah, it starts over.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
12.
18.
17.
I rolled the wrong dice.
17.
No, 18's the winner.
7.
All right.
Hey, that's fitting. All right, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Not everyone.
Night,
See ya.
guys.
Night.
See you next time.
The smoke, great clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast, or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death, these harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream, and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds, or laugh and call us mad. But this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, great clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.